And we're rolling. What's up, folks? What y'all doing?
Sitting around, doing dumb shit. Hanging out with the home
Brewski?
Brewski?
Got Hollis in the hot seat and Ryan on the couch.
Cracking that 15-pack.
It's been a little while.
I've never seen these ones.
How you boys doing?
These are the ones we had up at the ditch the other day.
I don't know if you had one that day. Did he?
Yeah,
No, he gave me one, but I could have swore it was in a bottle. Maybe it was in a can.
Yeah, these are what we had when we went shoveled at the ditch.
It's just a New Mexico yard beer.
Yard beer. That good old mid-strength.
Don't recall.
I love these things, man. I'm not a huge fan of the drinkage much these days, but...
Cheers, boys.
Cheers to beers.
Cheers to the audience, if we have one.
Hey, whoever's watching this, thank you. Oh, man. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's yummy.
So, where do we even start, man? What's been good lately, Hollis?
Just chilling, working a lot, which is good. Mowing lawns.
Hell yeah.
Cut that grass.
It's the time of year for that shit. A lot of rain, huh?
Yeah.
I've been getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. It's fucking annoying.
I had to go pour bleach in every once in a while. Under our culvert in the front, we get a standing puddle, and I have to go pour bleach in that motherfucker to get rid of the mosquitoes because I can't stand them.
Yep.
I can take flies. Flies don't bother me, not in the slightest, but them damn little bloodsuckers.
Those little motherfuckers.
Fuck flies, fuck mosquitoes, both together.
I hate
flies
those bastards.
Drives me insane.
Yeah.
Flies drives.
And you know it because
I've seen you losing your shit.
I lose
I'm
my
like,
fucking
goddamn,
shit.
dude.
When you get one in the truck or what?
Just anywhere. He'll be doing
don't
something,
matter where it's
and
at.
I've seen him too, and I feel bad for him sometimes because I've seen him like flying at his nose and shit. And I'm like, bro, like, yeah.
So how long have we been hanging out? Has it been 20 years?
Not quite.
Yeah.
We were 12, weren't we?
No, we all started hanging out in 6th grade.
It was Christmas break.
Okay.
Christmas break of 6th grade.
19 years.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because fucking 6th grade would have been summer. What year was that?
03.
03, 02, 2002, 2003.
Yeah.
So it's 20 years to that school year. Pretty much.
Well, when you look at it that way, yeah.
It's 20 years to the school year.
Yeah.
Damn. But
But we would have met you 6 months from now.
Yeah, I moved halfway through.
6 months from now,
December,
20 years ago.
Or January, I guess, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's because you
I moved Christmas
came
break.
in at, the half point of that school year.
It's close enough. That's crazy, huh? Like when you can start saying shit like that. Like I've been skateboarding for like over 20 years.
Yeah.
Like I've been skateboarding longer than I haven't been skateboarding.
I remember when I was a little kid thinking I was cool as fuck being a whole decade old. I was like, yeah, I made it a whole decade. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm just trying to dry
my
this
little ass
out.
was probably lucky I made it a whole decade. Somebody didn't kill me then. Surprised I made it 3.
That's a trip, huh?
I don't remember.
Cruising by Dewey was a trip.
I think it was your shoes that.
Started the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how we became friends.
Skate shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That started a lot of conversations with me, homies. One I can remember specifically was Tiny Tim. He had some S shoes in 9th grade, and I was like, "That's what's up. That's what's up." And he was like, "Yeah,
always
dude."
had cool shoes.
He's like, "You skate?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, for sure." And we started rolling together over some shoes. Same with us, huh? Some shoes. There were probably some fucking S shoes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Some like white XLs or something. Some
The ones
fucking.
I remember you rocking back in the day were the iPads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do remember
quite
that.
a few pairs of iPads.
iPaths, yeah.
Shout out iPath, dude. That company was sick.
Oh, dude, they always had some dope ass shoes, man.
They were a badass company with a cool concept. Just like the.
Am I allowed to speak freely on this channel?
Yeah, we could try to keep the extremes extremes.
No political, no religion.
Yeah.
None of that.
I mean, we can go wherever, you know. I can always cut shit out, you know, but
But
I'd prefer to leave it raw.
No butt stuff.
Hey, I like butt stuff. Shut up. As long as the chick's doing it, it's not gay. That time, your mom brought you over to my folks' house on Dewey. And that was the first time I fucking took a hit of some pot. Right by that bush.
Oh my god.
Do you remember that?
So my mom dropped me off?
Yeah, she dropped you off. at my folks' house. It was during the summer.
And they were gone at work.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no, it was just you and I.
And we took some hits of
I only
pot.
fucking smoked pot. It was the first time I ever smoked pot.
Oh, man.
First
The bush in the backyard?
No. It was on the side yard, right next to
By the garage?
Right next to their bedroom window.
Okay, by the other neighbor.
On the other side.
Yeah,
On the
right
east-
between
the east
two
side.
Yeah, right between the two houses.
Damn.
I'll never forget that.
They demolished the spot where I took my first hit of pot. It's not there anymore.
I got a stove for you guys if you want one. It's just a
Wait, what?
backwoods.
Yeah, the ditch
The-
behind the mall,
the-
it's not there anymore. When they built Hobby Lobby, they knocked all that down and rebuilt it. So that little culvert.
No.
Yeah, that little culvert's not there anymore.
Which
serious?
ditch? Oh,
The-
oh,
'cause
that
the
little
culvert-
square tunnel thing?
Yeah,
Where we sat in the tunnel.
Yeah, that's
where,
gone,
Where
huh?
I sat and fucking where we smoked. That was where I smoked pot the first time.
What?
Yeah, it's not there anymore. They knocked it down when they
God
rebuilt that
damn.
whole ditch right there.
That's fucked up.
I really probably don't even want to smoke this. I just want to sit and smell it.
It does smell good.
I don't smoke inside the house, but these smell good, so I don't mind smoking these inside the house.
Not a cigarette.
I never smoke, really, ever, but every now and then.
Yeah, these aren't bad.
You don't mind, right?
Oh, fuck no.
Jeez,
Go for it.
I didn't figure.
Or like a little stogie every now and then.
Yeah, they're not bad. Probably not as bad as. a
Remember when we
cigarette.
used to... Goddamn, what were those? Not Black and Milds. What were the other ones?
Phillies.
Phillies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had my fair
They're
share
not
of Phillies.
great, man. They're not great. I
I had too many of them. It's like Miller High Lifes. I just had
Yep.
one too many, and now I'm just like, ugh.
I don't want it again.
Yeah, I don't ever want a Philly
The
again.
old strawberry Philly.
Don't ever give me a Philly again, please. No, they're pretty good for what they are. For a cheap
I was
ass
to say
cigar.
they're not bad.
One of my best memories of a Philly is I graduated high school and I left the little cap on, and I walked into the store and the lady gave me a free buy one get one free. Like she just threw me one. I was like, that's what's up, because she could tell.
Well, that's cool.
Because she was like, oh, that fool just graduated, you know. So she bought me a cigar.
That's
Okay.
high. Hell yeah!
Hell
Cheers
yeah.
to chilling. That was. Oh, that bike ride last night was dope. We got to do that again soon.
That was dope. Minus my fucking pedal falling off.
Well, yeah, we got to get your shit fixed, but.
Yeah, some good
Yeah.
aftermarket pedals.
Got a bomb straight for that. You know what would be cool? Start off up at the college, leave a truck in the parking lot up at the college, and ride
Just
down.
bomb down to Indian Wells.
No, but what I was thinking, and then hook that lefty, and cruise the bike road all the way down Washington. And-
Yeah, that's
oh,
right.
you're talking about that trail
yeah.
along the
'cause
ditch.
That's
a
right about where the
great little
downhill
ride.
ends too.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking, and then
I mean, it's all downhill, but you know what I mean. The fast part.
through the park right there is a nice little cruise, man. That'd be fun. And then just zigzag all the way through like we did the other day and go to the dollar store, catch a coconut water.
I fucking love coconut water.
Oh, dude, I drink it by the gallon if I
That'd
could.
be like a sponsor, you know, when they ask you like dream sponsored, like one of them for sure would be like coconut water.
Gotta have a lime in it though.
It's fucking
Oh, man.
bomb. As long as
Anyway,
it's really
I'll take
cold
it.
too. Super cold coconut water.
Yeah.
Ice cold.
Ice cold. Yeah, man. So what's good, Bubba? How's the work?
It's fucking work, dude.
A lot of craziness, huh?
What can I say?
I chop some soaps and stick stuff in them and then I take the back out.
Fixing people mechanic.
And then I sews people's ups.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Good old people mechanic. I always thought that was a
Yeah.
great way to look at
No,
it.
I love it.
Damn person's mechanic.
Yeah, you're just fixing fools up.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that like mechanicking, like the auto industry stuff's just become remove and replace. Like you don't even worry about fixing the old shit. You just cut all that old shit
No,
out.
you
and
just
stick
cut it,
new stuff
exactly.
in there.
Yeah, just cut it out. and
Dude,
put-
it's literally just it mirrors the auto industry.
Same shit. Yeah.
Used to be
Oh.
like preserve and keep it going. Now it's just yank the wear parts out and put new ones in. That's
Yep.
fucking mind blowing.
And business is always good.
I
There's
tried to
always
get my
motherfuckers
granddad to
needing
go
to
to
be
you
fixed.
guys.
Wait, what?
Oh, I tried to get my granddad to go to you guys. He's getting his stuff replaced, but I guess he's got a doc that he was talking
Who?
to. My grandpa.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say who, but what?
He's getting his
Knee or hip,
knees,
shoulder?
yeah, his knees.
Oh, okay.
Knees. What does he say? Does he say dance or knees?
No, on your knees.
On your knees and knees.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Almost. Sometimes I thought he said dance or something. I don't know.
On your knees. Well, I want to watch you plead.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Now you're gonna think of that every time you do a knee surgery. Shut up.
Shut up.
Knees,
knees. Fucking GNR.
Yeah, man.
Man, if that hasn't been played in the OR.
What's that band you guys were jamming? Is it Black Tide? Those guys are sick.
Black Tide's high.
Dude, I haven't listened to them since probably fucking high school.
You guys were jamming them in the truck when you had your system last, like
You were?
about a year
I
ago.
put Black Tide in on not that long ago.
Dude,
while we were
I don't remember that.
I remember it because I hadn't heard it. Like, I don't think I ever really I was like, this shit's tight, and I ended up looking it up later, and I was like, this shit's dope. Like, they were like a guitar band. Like, you know those bands that kept it real with the guitars, like Shadows Fall, Trivium, fucking, you know, they were like one of those bands. They kept the fucking guitars going.
They're one of the few metal bands that actually has like some serious thump.
Yeah.
Like, they sound great. I love their mix.
God damn, I don't remember you playing that.
Oh, yeah, Shockwave.
Well, I know the song.
What is it, Warriors of Time?
Yep, Warriors.
That's the one I remember, yeah.
That track is the shit.
Check out Black Tide if you need some new music.
Yeah.
I need to check it out again. I keep fucking forgetting to jam new stuff, man.
Oh,
you could draw a blank, you know?
I try to, like, listen to a new song or new group, something every couple of days. Just try to hit the YouTube and find something new that I like.
At the school, I always play, like, indie music, and there's all kinds of cool shit. It, like, fits the art class vibe, you know? It's, like, just weird enough, just on beat enough, just mellow enough, like, but some stuff picks up. It's, like, just that happy medium, like, and you never know what you're gonna get. And there's a lot of new underground, underground.
Tons of music. There's so many musicians these days. It's cool.
I know it's totally off what you were talking about, but have you ever checked out Lorna Shore?
I have heard them come up a few times, but they're pretty heavy, like damn heavy.
Dude,
like vocally heavy too.
Yeah,
pretty gnarly.
And what is the other one? Fuck.
We were talking about it when we went camping. I think you brought up Lorna Shore and something else. Same genre-ish.
Yeah. God damn it. What the hell was that?
Speaking of, I can't believe Mudvayne played up and I missed it. Had no idea about it. Like, I don't know what rock I'm fucking living under. I was super disappointed, man.
Maiden and Trivium will be in El Paso on September 11th.
That's what you were saying. Maiden be worth going to see for sure.
That was fun. That was probably one of the best shows I've ever seen was Maiden.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I haven't seen them yet.
Dude.
I'm almost down to spend the $250 and just go. It's $250 fucking bucks.
I didn't pay that much.
I mean,
no
it's not that much. It probably wasn't that much, but if you're gonna get tickets now, what's left? Yeah, $200. Probably $200 plus tax, plus the drive.
Dude, I still think
plus the beers.
Rob Zombie in 05 at Ozfest. I know there was a lot of shows where folks said that he wasn't the greatest, but man, at that venue in Albuquerque, holy shit. That was
especially cool. When that motherfucker crowd surfed in the wheelchair.
Yeah,
all the way up to the stage. Shook Rob Zombie's hand, and then they took him back into the crowd, and was.
Dude, that was an epic set. I mean, I was also a pretty big fan at that point too, but still, that was one of those.
He's a legend, man. He's got a good podcast with I think it's Joe Rogan interviewed him.
Yeah.
Talking about like all his movies and shit. Like he's got like a whole vault of horror movies.
Dude, he's got a whole fucking bunch of movies out now.
I think he's got a new one coming out.
Like his own personal collection though too. He's like connoisseur of like films and
old
shit.
film and stuff.
He's a badass filmmaker too, like director.
That dude's just he's
artist.
one of those guys that he's just a genuine artist. He's really good at like just creating in general.
House of Thousand Corpses.
Dude.
Devil's Rejects. Did you ever watch 32? Was it 32?
3 from Hell or something or?
Not that one too. But it was either 32.
It's like the third one of that series.
Yeah.
I think
I haven't caught it yet.
And there was Lords of Salem.
Yeah. His wife's cool too, huh? She's all crazy as shit.
Sherry Moon.
She's cool as fuck.
She hot too, in my opinion. But I'm a simp, so.
The cat that plays Otis Driftwood.
No, she hot.
Was always my favorite character in all of those. Man.
Oh, he's badass. Yeah.
That dude was just like something else, man.
You know who reminds me of him is the bass player from Lamb of God. Like they kind of have the
Dude,
same.
yes,
same
I could
vibes.
totally see that.
Yeah.
His name's John Campbell, the bass player.
Yeah,
I can't remember the
they have that same kind of like color of hair and the
Yeah.
same the goatee.
They
And
could be
just-
brothers or
that
something.
wispy,
Yeah.
thin, straight hair.
Yeah. Lamb of God's sick, man. Man, they're sick. Holy shit. Especially if you see them. Like that one time we saw him, the sound was a little weird, huh? Was it like 06 or something?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
it
I can't
was-
say I've seen Lamb of God, so that must have been when you
No.
guys went in 06.
Wasn't it all?
I saw him we saw him in like 06.
What year was
Or was
it?
07.
What
'Cause
year
I've
was
never
it that
seen it.
all of us went? Was it 07?
Yeah.
It must have been.
So it was
'Cause
just
that
you-
was the year
you and-
Static
'cause
X was
we,
there, and...
Because we saw
We went 06 and System
and-
of a Down.
System of a
Disturbed.
Down, Disturbed, Shadows Fall.
I think Shadows Fall was at the one you guys went to. I never saw him at Ozfest.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadows Fall was 05.
I've only seen Shadows Fall at the Grotto. Joe's Grotto.
It was such a fucking good
No, it's
show.
such a good show.
Yeah.
God damn, now I want to look up a picture of it.
Stepping outside the circle and he just fucking crowd surfs to the bar to get a shot and comes
Right.
back.
Oh, man. Hopefully I
great-
still got one. I know I do, but I don't know where it's going to be.
I was so fucking
All of
very,
us.
very intoxicated that whole trip. I'm surprised I remember any of it.
We were going hard. Was that Thanksgiving?
Yes, it was.
That was
Yeah.
badass.
Dude,
Yeah,
we had
'cause-
Thanksgiving dinner, cooked
Yeah,
a turkey,
we-
went to Shadows Fall,
We
like
went to Walmart Thanksgiving morning and bought
got a bunch of
ingredients.
shit, and like 3 bottles of booze.
That was dope. I heard JoJo one time, we were talking about doing that, but he's like, Friendsgiving. And I'm like, yeah, that's what it was, Friendsgiving,
Yeah.
pretty much. Because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, that's dope. When it was just the homies,
Yeah.
little apartment, some liquor.
Ham.
And Gomez.
Gomez, yeah. Fuck yeah. That
Didn't
was a
we
good
have a
time.
turkey and a ham?
We definitely did turkey. We did it up.
I swear
I
we
don't
put a
know.
little ham in.
I'm pretty sure it was just turkey.
Was it?
It was turkey,
Maybe I
stuffing.
was like, maybe I just remember being fucking butthurt that we didn't have ham too, because I can't have a turkey without ham.
I like making a turkey,
It's like
man.
Homer
It's
Simpson.
like one of those things. I kind of do it now. I just do it. 'cause
Putting
it's
butter on his bacon and bacon on his
I
sausage.
love making turkeys. I only make it once a year. Thanksgiving.
Well, sure. But man, it was Thanksgiving of 2016 or 17. I had a smoker at the time at my house, and I smoked a turkey
Oh shit.
for Thanksgiving. Best turkey I've ever had.
Dude,
Super juicy, fucking wings. And the legs were the skin was crispy and just
Perfect.
oh
you ever had deep fried turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, we deep fried the one last year at my sister's place, and holy fuck, that was good.
well, that's always a good way to go.
The whole
too.
damn turkey.
Yeah, you just big
Hey, you
pot
just
full of oil, and you just
dunk
dip
it
the
in.
whole. Dude, seriously, hundreds of people burn their houses down like this. It's super fucking dangerous,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah, it's
seriously
fucked
probably
up.
the best turkey you'll ever have. The fucking leg was.
It's almost like you should get one of those brewing burners and do it outside.
No, that's what you do.
You do
yeah,
do it outside.
You have
Okay.
you have to do it outside.
If you do it inside, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you need it. This is one of those things
Yeah.
that like you do in the middle of an open field kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also one of those things that like you might not know and you just try it inside and fuck your shit up.
Oh my god, that would be bad. Because it's almost a guarantee.
There's probably
that it's
like a
gonna
whole
flare
Google
up.
page, like Google like turkey deep fried inside like fires, and it's probably like spreads of information.
Oh no, it's literally like a thing that like a
You're
ton of
stupid
folks burn their shit down every year.
If
because
you
they-
do this,
Yeah.
The thing is that like the mistake is usually that they misjudge how much oil you put in, because the turkey takes up so much space inside the pot, right? So you really only need like a little bit of oil at the bottom. If you put too much oil, then that shit overflows and then hits the flame, and then it's all of a sudden just it's boiling hot and flammable oil and
you got to
Bad
think
day.
too, it's got to be at least room temperature.
yes, the turkey
Not even
can't be
close.
cold.
If it's
Well, I
frozen,
mean, like the
that's just
idiots-
like a bomb.
Uh,
Going
idiots
off.
throwing ice in the fucking deep fryer at
Yeah. That's just bad.
Blake's. You
news.
remember that? What were their names?
Which guys?
The cats at Blake's that were throwing the ice in the fryer. They were brothers.
Deshaun and Devon? The black dudes?
No.
Well, they were cousins.
Who the hell was throwing ice in the deep fryer?
Exactly. Yeah.
Dude,
no,
I don't-
Oh, there was a
I
bunch
don't-
of crazy motherfuckers over there.
Oh, dude, there was always some
Brothers.
fucking fuckery. I swear it was a pair of brothers.
I know there was that
I
one
honestly
dude,
can't
Justin, was
picture
gnarly.
Much other about him other than that.
There was this one dude, Justin, white guy, Justin, kind of crazy guy. He was fucking crazy, man. Yeah, I could see him throwing ice in there.
And that shit goes bonkers.
That's just stupid.
It literally fucking not good.
Wow.
Basically makes fire, which is fucking wow.
Woo.
Guess Keith might come over, man. We might have to throw a fourth mic up and have that motherfucker stop by.
Cool.
I'll have to figure that out again when we take a break. Get the gooses loose.
Oh shit, the loose goose.
He's a good fucking dude, man.
No,
like
he's
that guy.
he's a really good kid.
Pass me one of them brewskis, man. If you don't mind. Dude, we gotta go blappity some cappities again soon. That was too much fun, man.
It's pretty sick.
It's usually just
Yeah,
me and Ryan, so
I,
having some company was cool as fuck.
I got a cat from work. She would like to go. If you guys don't mind. She's super cool.
I want to get Amy out there too one of these days.
Yeah.
She's a
Fabian too. Fabian's got some stuff to shoot.
Hell yeah. Oh, that reminds me.
Her brother.
Yeah.
We need
My brother. Ish.
Dave.
Might as well be.
Mine
You motherfuckers.
heritage brother.
I don't know why you guys aren't married already, but whatever.
We need to hit Dave's.
For what?
Pistol.
We just bought ammo.
I need stuff
last-
for my pistol. Before we go, are we going tomorrow or?
Well, why do I need to go?
I just was saying before we leave town, I need to hit Dave's.
Dave's guns.
The old
Yeah,
Dave's
we
gun.
can
Shout
go.
out to Dave's.
Yep.
Much love to those gentlemen.
Dave's always been one of those names. It's like Dave.
Which Dave couldn't be any like at all. He's not at all like that, but he's such a great dude.
We're gonna go see Dave.
He is. He can be a little harsh sometimes.
Well, he just I'm sure they get a ton of folks that go in there that are just, can I see this and can I see that, and then
Don't buy anything.
Yeah, and not that you have to buy anything to be a good. I mean, but I'm sure they don't mind looky-loos, but they're not going to sit there and just bandy words about it.
Yeah. But if we're talking about gun stores, I'm definitely giving a shout out to Chad and Nan at Ricochet.
Oh, right on.
They're phenomenal.
Where are they at?
Right by the
Right
zoo.
next to the Chamber of Commerce. That's
Okay.
their new shop. And my mother and I took a advanced pistol class almost 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that like a step for concealed carry and shit, or just
It's
educational?
Not, it's just educational.
Nice.
Yeah.
Teach you how to do the pew-pew stuff.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, it took 10 hours. About 10 hours, given an hour lunch break, but it was a lot of good information and they good beeps.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ricochet.
And Ricochet, yeah, and they
It's a cool name.
I've only been in there once, and they got a lot of cool stuff in there. If you ever get a chance to go by their shop,
Nice.
tons of cool stuff. Even some shit I never even seen in Dave's before.
Right on.
Nice. Ammo, guns, accessories,
Exactly.
targets, and just all the goods.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Nothing like a good brick and mortar retail shop, man. That has the shit like support local.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it feeds the scene. It just
Yeah.
feeds the fucking scene.
That's why I always try to buy local, like as much as possible.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind paying the extra few bucks that I would pay for shipping to buy a gun at a local shop, or buy my parts locally if I can.
I'd kill
Even-
to do the skate shop again. Go ahead.
Mm,
But
dude.
the skate shop. But you just spread thin, with life, jobs, and
Yep.
fucking
Whatever exactly
everything.
happened with that?
We all just kind of the building the one on New York.
Yeah.
Um,
And not just that, but the one that you had here, too.
I had it here first by myself, and I was sitting around and I wasn't really making much. You don't get into it for money, but I was going to school and working and just I don't know. It just wasn't really working out as far as like a feeding itself financially.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine. I could rotate the product and hook homies up with a couple boards here and there and sell some stuff and turn the merch around. The merch would pay for itself,
Right.
and make a little
Making
bit of
money
profit.
wasn't-
But I wasn't making any money. And then when you're sitting around spending time, you just, people will come by to skate and shit, and not really buy stuff, and it was just slow. Plus, I had no curb appeal. That was the joke.
Well,
Because the old owners, we were still doing that rent to own
Yeah.
with this property before we got our own loan.
yeah.
And Bobby and all those the guys that used to be here had all their junk vehicles and shit, and I didn't have any incentive to clean it up and like advertise. And plus, like when you're living here and fools show up when the shop's not open, and you're like, man, just people knocking on your door. And it's one thing when it's the homies, but when it's like random people and like I don't know, not to turn them away, but it's just hard sometimes mixing your personal life with business. You know,
Living at work is tough. Yeah.
yeah, living at work, and so I just couldn't focus that much. So close it down. Plus, I was going to school. Kind of flipped my script a little bit. I was going to school in Cruces, and I tried to go to music school. Like I did a semester, and it was like full time. I was just doing too many things at once.
Sure.
So close it down, and then I rode my bicycle down New York Street one day, and I always dreamed about having a shop on New York. You know, like the little strip.
Little Prime.
And I
downtown.
rolled by and I saw a for rent sign, and I just called just to see what the rent was, and it was $300.
Are you serious?
I'm like,
That's
you're
it?
fucking shitting me for half of that place. Like we didn't have the whole place, so we split it with the card guy, Ryan, the other Ryan, card guy. Fucking,
Was he the one that was?
they had the
They
you know
used to have. God damn it! What was the name of that place? Evolution Comics.
he wasn't an older guy. He didn't own. He might have been around, but he wasn't the owner of Evolution Comics.
Okay, but you remember that store though,
Yeah.
across from the old Hastings. On the
Oh,
top?
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
But-
go ahead. Sorry.
No, yeah, we did it for 2 years. It was dope. JoJo, Lane, and Jared and me. It was sick. It was like some of the best times ever. I wouldn't trade it for the world, you know. But
Yeah, I remember coming by a few times.
we just the building was hot as fuck in the summer, cold as shit in the winter, and we thought about it was just kind of it was a coming of age. Like Lane was moving up in his job, and I started the whole working at the schools, and JoJo finally left Chili's, and like you know, Jared's like the raddest dad there is, and besides Ryan, there's a bunch of rad dads out there. Shout out to the rad dads, but we were all just kind of just mutually decided to put it on hiatus, and we thought about it for a minute, just switching locations, but you know how that goes, close it down, and then we moved all what was left of it here with the plans of like, oh, let's keep it here for a little while, and then of course I just fucking dropped the ball and kept doing my own thing, and next thing you know, here we are. But I would like to do Church of Skating.
Dude, yeah, we gotta get that up.
Just
Church of Skating.
Church of Skating on Sundays. Because I can't do Saturdays, because with Seven Stone, all our shows are fucking Saturdays. And it takes all day to set up and play and then break down. But Sundays, we could just meet up here. And then maybe if I do a legit church on paperwork, I could have like all my shit tax-free. Like, fuck it. You know, Church of Skating. Alamogordo chapter. And then just have everyone meet here for breakfast and skate the warehouse. And then, like, if we want to hit streets, it's the perfect time because everything's closed. Just
Yeah.
put a sign on the door that says, call this number. You
Right.
know, and they could just call us and find out where we're at and meet up with us and shred the town.
There you go.
Church of Skating.
That's dope.
It might happen.
What?
It could happen, man.
Hey, man.
It could happen,
It could happen.
No, I appreciate the rad dad thing,
Shout out to the rad dads. There's a lot of them.
and I run into JoJo and
My
Lane at
pops.
work every day.
Yeah. How cool is that?
It's fucking cool.
This town's got roots, man. That's the whole thing about Alamo. It's like it's bittersweet, but it's time. Hollis and I were talking about that the other night riding bikes. It's like, in any kind of relationship, it's time becomes a factor.
Yep.
Or like,
True.
you know, that, you know what I mean. It's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Like when you've been around the block for so long, it's just like, damn, we did this, we did all that, and it's like you're just family, like with all these people. It's crazy.
Smokey quit smoking weed.
Yeah.
Craig gets a job.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, shout out to Nelson.
Right. Your pops.
Shout out to my dad.
Yeah, man.
That's-
Cannot
good.
fucking believe he has that Camaro sitting in the garage finally, bro. After like all those years of seeing it, like just
Yeah,
chilling.
but it sucks that it's fucking do 2 rebuilds on a water pump and it still fucking goes out and it's
that's just-
stationary.
It's just an old piece, man. After a while, the rebuild kits just the tolerances go past.
No,
You know?
I get it, but
It is a bummer
What-
though.
bums me out the most is every time someone went wrong driving that car,
You were fucking
I was
driving
fucking
it.
driving it.
It happens. It's like when Amy drives my trucks, it gives her a hard time. Like one time, it fucking the starter went out on her, and then like something else. It's just like she's like, "Man, your truck don't like me." I'm like, "It's not your fault. It's just."
And then me and your mom
coincidence.
took it up to Doso to get that fridge, and she's like, "I hope this thing's gonna be okay." And I was like, "It's gonna be fine. It's a fucking Chevy truck. Like, what's gonna go wrong?"
What happened then?
Nothing. That's what I mean. Like, it gives Amy fits every time she drives it, and we just hopped in it and fucking bolted out of town. She's like, "I hope it's okay," and I'm like, "Nah."
It's good. I took it to Cruises to pick up that trailer for the tiny house that I'm procrastinating on.
Jesus, that's a big trailer too.
Yeah.
You getting a tiny house?
Oh, I'm just building a tiny house for like a rental unit, like an Airbnb.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Or just a family house
Yeah,
where
yeah,
if someone
yeah.
comes to town, they can just stay in it.
Right.
I'm gonna
$400 a month.
Yeah, well, I'm
Or
gonna nightly rentals.
200. Oh, nightly.
Like 80, 90
Overnight,
a night.
yeah.
And then
Oh, okay.
hopefully if you rent it out fucking 20 nights a month,
So
and you do the math.
basically like a
Airbnb.
B&B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the goal. I just put a hiatus because COVID and all the shit. The prices just skyrocketed. Plywood used to be like $13.99 for OSB 4x8 sheet.
Now it's
Build
like
all the ramps and shit?
70.
$40.
Yeah, it literally went up to $70.
Yeah.
63 plus tax to $70 for a sheet of plywood. And then you cut that motherfucker wrong? Are you kidding me? Like, I mean, measure twice, cut once, but still.
I literally have a big pile of plywood scraps outside the house because I can't like bring
You can't
myself
get rid
to
of
throw
that.
it away.
Hell
Like
no.
even just the smallest piece, I'm like, nah, throw that shit in the scrap pile because we might need it.
Yeah.
And how many times have we used that for something, man? Like,
Quite a few.
yeah.
And part of the tiny house thing is like carbon friendly and recycled and just, you know.
Right.
So,
lower the footprint. That's
any
why I
else-
live in a little fucking, basically a shed, but serves the purpose.
It's dope, yeah. Fucking A.
Keeps me out of the rain. That's all that really matters.
Yeah. Being mobile.
Hell, fucking thing hasn't moved in.
Less overhead, but you got a good
It's been a
spot.
while. Yeah. No, I like that place.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's a lot easier to just hop in the truck and bounce out with the little dog now. So it's like, I don't feel like I need so much. Like when we went camping the other day, I was like, shit, I'll just take the tent. Just me and Kelso. Like,
Well, that worked out well.
yeah, it was good. I ended up just sleeping in the truck because
Yeah.
I was dumb and didn't bring the cot, which I
Yeah.
should have. But if I had,
Yeah.
But
Man.
actually, it also worked out that we had the tent for the
For me.
deuces. No.
No.
My tent for doing.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
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 The poop tent.
The poop tent.
Shit tent.
You know what? You knock it, but I mean,
I mean,
having a closed off place to take a deuce where you don't got to worry about
Yeah.
like someone just walking up on you. It's really
I mean, minus the fucking shit ton of flies.
that was my fault. It got left open and I
That
didn't
was-
notice it.
That was bad, but
I mean-
I bit my tongue and
Yeah, it just got left open. Otherwise, it's actually good for that because it keeps them out. As long as you stay on the door, it keeps the flies
Yeah,
out. But
yeah.
it just got left open. I don't know. There was a bunch of people in and out of it, and we had kids with us, and they were excited.
And I was super proud of both of them.
Dude, yeah, they did good.
They did great.
It's
Yeah.
always a challenge going with kids. Sometimes it's not so easy.
Yeah.
It was cool how stable they were.
They just did their own thing. They took Kelso and
Because sometimes kids can just be emotionally fucking
Oh,
ups
there's
and
that,
downs like crazy. But they did really
well,
good.
you know what though? I think that has a lot to do with like both their diet and also just like their emotional input. Like the couple of kids that we took were,
Mature.
I mean, yeah, and just like they're pretty solid. You know what I mean? And we also kept them on a normal diet. We didn't just. I mean,
Except
aside
that
from
first night when Soph decided
But
to eat
dude,
half
even
that bag
we
of
were
fucking
even talking about that
Takis.
though. That bag of Takis wasn't a very full bag for one thing. She did not
No,
eat very
but
many
it
of
still
those.
doesn't explain how she had that upset of a stomach.
Oh, dude,
when
those
she's
things
had-
are just hyper salty.
I know, but she's had those before. She's had hot Cheetos.
I think she
I'm
just
not-
got excited.
Yeah.
I think she was just excited, and that salty ass bag of Takis fucked that poor girl up.
And then I threw up the next night.
Sometimes it just happens, you know?
I'm surprised I didn't. I was fucking.
Dude,
That bottle of
I
fucking whiskey was good shit. I haven't drank whiskey in years. And,
I threw
oh my
up.
God.
all those tacos.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that chicken. That's right. That chicken fucked us all up.
Not the girls. They were fine.
Yeah. Damn steel trap stomachs. Those two. Because Well, they didn't eat very much of it either. You and I both ate like 3 or 4 tacos apiece.
Yeah, but they had at least one.
Yeah, but you know.
The listeners are probably like, man, these guys are just talking about eating shitty food and puking.
But it wasn't shitty though. It was good.
It was so fucking
it was really
good. That's
good.
why we ate a bunch of it. But I truthfully,
of,
what I think what it was the
leftover butter and oil in the pan.
We should have washed that fucking pan out.
It reminds me of Avery and Luis. Because we would be skating, and like one time we went out to lunch at Brown Bag, skateboarding, and just like got hungry, went to Brown Bag, and like, just talking way too loud, swearing way too much in a public place. There's like kids and families, and like I'm just like, damn, like I'm one of them, but I'm almost embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for all of us. But like, we were talking about the video, Flip, Arto, professional skateboarder. Photographer, but back in the day he was gnarly, sick ass skateboarder. But anyway, on one of the Flip videos, he hits a handrail and like falls, like really fucking hard, and eats shit, and like that's the thing. Okay, here's what reminded me: if he falls and eats shit and then pukes.
Oh,
like right after eating shit.
That's usually a head injury.
But eating shit is like a term for falling.
Right.
But when you're just sitting at a table and you hear these kids from afar, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, he totally ate shit and then puked." It's like. It almost sounds like you're talking about someone literally eating shit
and then
puking. But they don't get the context that we were talking about Arto Sahari, falling on a rail, eating shit and then puking. But just saying it really loud in a public restaurant, like it was just.
I'm sure that turned
funny.
heads.
Yeah. Like, dude, he totally ate shit and then puked. He's like, yeah, that's fucking gnarly. And just, I'm over here like,
oh god,
oh fuck,
fucking facepalm.
Yeah. Good shit. Shout out Luis, wherever the fuck you are, Avery. Bastards. Love those guys.
I actually just hung out with Avery the other day. He's doing alright. Just chilling, above ground and breathing.
Are you still talking about
Covarrubias?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Luis Lomat.
Yeah. Coming in house, huh?
I haven't seen that dude in a while, man.
I think he's out of town somewhere, like Santa Fe or something.
As I said, last I heard he was working in out of town someplace.
He'll be back.
Is he still doing the
cars? Oh, motocross and shit?
No. Who's the dude that you were talking about doing the Porta-John dumps? Wasn't that him?
No. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, the dude with the fucking scars in his truck and that white Chevy.
No, that's Avery.
Did you just say Avery?
Yeah, Avery.
Oh,
he's the other one.
I guess Avery's... No, he's not doing that anymore, though.
Okay.
We were just doing that, like, random on the side. He was doing it on the side of Mix. So. No, I don't know what the fuck Avery's doing these days.
Need to get him on a skateboard again.
I don't know why I'm confusing.
He still skates.
Luis and... Because Luis was at, with you, Spaz... at Applebee's that one night. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Luis is the
little short
Mexican dude. Yeah, Avery's super tall white boy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Avery shot up.
I don't know why.
Yeah, that kid.
He was like small, and now he's like a foot taller than me.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was confusing them.
Yeah, those guys are sick.
Yeah, I saw a skateboard in the back of his truck. I was like, "You skating still?" Yeah.
He showed up one day and like sat on the curb and just talking shit with us, and then he's like, "All right, sick sesh." It's just funny. He didn't even skate at all, but it was funny. It was just a joke, Good
that
shit.
Kid, man, he's hilarious. We used to just sit around and watch 70s show and get baked as fuck.
Those 90s sitcoms were good, man.
Well, yeah. What was it wasn't really 90s, but
2000s-ish.
Yeah.
2003 or something, huh?
2.5 Men.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, yeah. Charlie Sheen.
You weren't really... I mean, you would come over occasionally, but if Hollis and I ever went home or to my folks' house after school, we were fucking super baked.
2.5 Men and fucking got Tiger Woods golf and just...
Yeah. We'd eat hot dogs, watch 2.5 Men, or play Tiger Woods golf.
Dude, ditching school playing Tiger Woods golf was fucking ridiculous. Like, Talk about a couple of kids with nothing better to fucking do. Just did school and go play Tiger Woods golf.
Yeah.
That game was the shit.
It was a great game.
That was a solid fucking game.
It really was.
For the Wii, you know, so you actually... I think that was the biggest thing, was like it required some physical activity, and it actually required you to like have some finesse and like...
Sometimes a game just grabs you and you're just like stuck on that game for a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
Minus that one time you almost threw the controller through the TV.
No, it hit the roof.
Fucking close enough.
You should know better than
My
to
dad
take
would
me
have
places.
fucking killed you.
Probably.
Man, back when TVs were real expensive. I mean, TVs are still expensive, but you can get a really nice TV.
Yeah,
that fucker
for
never...
like
Larry's never had
$300. You can get like a fucking 70-inch TV, and it's a smart TV.
It's crazy, huh?
Who knows? Whatever.
I don't even own a fucking TV anymore. That's crazy. Just realized that.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Yeah. Yep. Still own a couple of video game systems though.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of that Super Nintendo.
Hell no. We gotta hook that up pretty soon.
It fucking... We're gonna have to use yours.
Yeah. Just
'Cause
hook one up and throw it out.
I'm gonna have to send mine away to be... I don't know if they're toast or what, but I think it's the power cord. Fried them. I plugged it in and it worked for like half a second and then went neat, and I was like, shit, what the fuck? And it wouldn't turn back on. And then I plugged in my secondary, my spare system, and it booted up for a couple seconds and did the same damn thing. So I don't know if the power supply cord fucked them up or what, but
damn.
Yeah, so
You just have to do some troubleshooting and figure out like what it
Yeah.
is, what component. And
I
shit.
have the screwdriver to open them up and stuff so I can see and make sure the boards aren't fucking toast. Or I believe I still have a spare console too that
Parts console.
yeah, I got fucking backed over.
Gnarly.
Yeah, I guess it was just in a box behind the truck and somebody didn't know it was there and they backed up over it, but like just the casing was fucked up, the board and everything on the inside was okay, so it's still around somewhere. I just gotta dig it out of my it's not even a big pile of crap anymore. I got rid of most of it.
I wonder how many people are still throwing down on like Super Nintendo. You know, there's a Twitch channel. Someone's doing
Somebody, you know what though? Most folks use emulators. I was talking to my buddy Chris about that. I was like, I feel like I'm one of the last fuckers who actually like wants to use the real console with the OG controllers, like that DualShock 2 on a PlayStation 2 playing San Andreas. You can't replace that with an emulator and a fucking console, or fucking the Xbox controller playing Grand Theft. It just should not exist. I'm sorry.
it. At least not for those old ones.
No, yeah. I guess the new ones are different, but yeah. Like playing San Andreas with an Xbox controller is just...
I don't know. I never had a PlayStation. I had Xbox and had San Andreas, and
It was dope.
I didn't have any complaints.
I guess if you didn't know the
graphics weren't
difference.
bad on the 360. I will admit that the graphics on the 360 version of it weren't bad.
It's kind of like if you start on one, you just stick with that one because
Right.
like you get to know it.
Because you're
and
used to it.
It's like idiots owning Chevys. They won't own a Ford no matter how hard you try to give them a free one.
Yeah.
Take the free one, sell it, and buy a Chevy.
The Death Wagon was dope.
Dude, I'm telling you, I fucking swear I saw that truck not that long ago.
That was a Ford F-150 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way you did.
Crew cab or extended cab or
It was extended cab, not a crew. It just, but it was before they had like the doors that open in the back. It was just like that extra window with a back seat.
like you had to lift the seat
non-existent.
and slide. Like there was no back
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That red interior on a black truck with
It was
those
so
mag
sick.
wheels, though. God, that fucking truck was so cool.
I remember the first time. I remember riding in it. Your granddad owned it, right?
Yeah, he was the one that gave it to me.
Yeah, we took it out to the racetrack one time, little kids and shit. And I remember riding in that truck, but thinking about how the red interior and the black was sick.
Yeah.
Going to the Sertoma and shit.
So, even though I'm a diehard Chevrolet owner, I will never diss on that truck.
It'd be fun to fucking like rebuild one, and find a truck with the red find a black truck and then find another truck that had the red interior, because you're never gonna find another black with red one.
I don't know how my grandparents
Had to be a custom
found
ordered
that.
truck.
It's something.
Was it? Do you remember? Was it like a Eddie Bauer edition, or was it like?
I don't think it was.
I don't think it was any sort of
No.
special edition. I think it was just a base model F-150 that just happened to have
But
that nice red interior.
They-
It was in great shape when he got it too. There was not a crack in the dash or nothing, man.
No.
That truck was perfect. Granted, I guess back then it wasn't, but maybe 7 years old, five or 7 years old.
Because it was a 90,
Was it that old?
95.
Fuck, I guess it was older.
93? 95.
Damn.
Because it was like 05 when you got it, right?
Yeah.
Because you
when I-
graduated in 09. So it would have been like, no, it would have been like 2007 or so.
No, when I first started driving, when I got my license. Because that was the first thing that
Wasn't that
I drove.
well, I guess that was your freshman year then, huh?
No,
Or
sophomore
year.
Sophomore
So I
year.
guess that would have been like 2006 or so.
Sick.
Yeah, 06, 07.
Yeah.
And then... Yeah.
Dope truck.
That seems about right, yeah.
Dope truck.
Then you had Bubba's big truck.
Oh, God.
Forgot about that truck.
I kind of almost wish I still had that. to be
Yeah, I
honest
know,
with you.
dude. It was fucking cool.
What was
man.
that? A Chevy?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it was a
Silverado or something?
07 Silverado.
Yeah.
With a fucking 9-inch lift kit on it and 37-inch tires.
It was dope. I remember being all
And
like,
you buried that fucker up to the frame.
I had to have fucking Scott Robb
Yeah.
and his redneck fuckers pull me out for a 30-pack of Coors.
I was there that day.
You were with me when we
Yeah.
got stuck.
Talk about like you climbed up into it like 3 or 4 feet, and then when you went to get out in that hole, it was just level.
Yep.
It was level with the gate, kind of stand up.
That was my dumbass fault for why I didn't put it in 4-wheel drive. I don't know.
That wouldn't have saved you in that hole, I don't think.
Who knows?
I'm just glad I didn't get a flat tire because that fucking dirt was full of glass. Do you remember that?
Tires are pretty tough,
Shit.
dude. Glasses.
I don't know, dude. You could see shards of glass all around those tires.
I've never heard of glass going through a tire, though. I mean, I'd be worried about a stick, but I've never heard of glass going through a tire.
It's something to think about, though.
Yeah.
You never know. But
Fucking
anyway,
Scott Robb, didn't he call you the other day?
He did. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Dude.
You left me a funky voicemail.
Oh, man.
I haven't seen that dude.
I haven't
Since
seen him
we
since high
graduated
school.
High school, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
good. Got a wife. Almost 4-year-old son, I think. And
God damn.
Couple little Robs.
And they just, he just travels for work. They got a travel trailer and just drive around the country.
Sick.
He works for like 6 to 8 weeks, and then they go somewhere else. And
Nice.
yeah.
Dude, one of these days for the summer, you and I just got to do a kettle corn truck for the fucking, like, and just go hit Ren fairs and, like, county fairs. And
Yeah.
we should just do a kettle corn truck for the summer and just travel around.
Amy and I were talking about doing a booth.
Yeah.
Just like a, like on the street down here. Like the New York thing.
Right.
And she's like, well, I don't know what to do because she's got these different art projects. I'm like, just bring it all. And I'll bring orange curb shit. And like, I'll hit up Hollis. You can bring all his leathers and fucking.
Right.
It was just like a fucking catch-all booth.
Yeah. Just a
So I'm
basically
down.
like a little, little
But-
group garage sale booth.
That'd be sick. Just arts, arts, just
Yeah.
fucking brands, whatever you got.
I ain't got nothing to offer, but I'll show up.
Yeah.
Being creative is fucking tough. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, creating things is fucking hard, dude. Like music or tangible, like you talked about leather work or Amy's art. Like, just fucking being creative is tough.
Yeah, there's a good book. It's called The War of Art.
The War of Art.
The War of Art. Because there's two books. There's The Art of War. But then there's The War of Art. But it's, I think it's Stephen Pressfield. But he's talking about the resistance, this invisible thing that's always against you. Like, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to.
Right, yeah.
I know I should be sitting down to do my whatever. But it's like the professional artist or creator shows up. You have to. In his philosophy, is like you have to treat it like a job. Like you just go to work. It doesn't matter if you want to go to work. Like, you got to fucking. Like, you got to go to work, I don't have, like.
It's unfortunate.
I made an agreement. I don't have to go to work. But I made an agreement. Like, Monday, I'm expected to be there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if I feel like it or whatever. Like, I need to be. I signed up for it. But the thing is with the creative pursuit is it's like the artist needs to show up. Like if you're a writer,
Why do you have to show up for yourself?
you have to show up for yourself at the computer to start typing or whatever.
Yeah.
And you have to be like, I'm going to do
That was the
such and
biggest
such
part.
words today, and you just have to start, and
Yeah.
you have to show up because the professional shows up every day. And so like if you're a creator, you got to be like, I don't even know what I'm doing today, but here's my stuff.
Gotta create
and
something.
Like and you just have to start, and like you'd think it's like motivation, like, oh, I just need some motivation first and then I'll start going. But it's action creates motivation.
Right.
Like if you go ahead and pick up your instrument and start fucking around, then you'll start stumbling across something, and then that creates motivation. But if you're just like, I'll pick up my bass after I get motivated, you'll be
Never
like, you'll just have
gonna
you'll have some Captain Crunch in a bowl, and then like next
Yep.
thing you know, you ain't playing no bass. But you just have to show up and plug that fucker in and start messing around, even if you don't want to,
Yep.
because
Got a really
it's a
good-
job. Your creative pursuit is like your own personal job.
Right. I had a really
According to the War of Art, it's a good book. It's a good book to listen to, audiobook.
I was fucking with this kid in a waiting room at the dentist office. I was whistling, and he kept looking at me really funny, and it took me a minute to understand why the fuck he was looking at me weird. He couldn't understand how I was whistling with my mouth open. Because I was sitting there.
Fucking Flintstones.
And he's just looking at me weird as fuck, and I'm like, what? And he kept... You don't use your lips at all. You use your tongue on the roof of your mouth.
That's what I'm trying to do. I feel stupid. Anyway, go on.
It was funny as fuck. He kept staring at me. It took me a minute to figure out like why. He didn't understand how I was whistling. He just thought I was probably doing some goddamn voodoo magic or something.
It's like some fucking mime shit.
My pops taught me how to do that.
You want to boom that over just a little bit, man?
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
Boom it over. Boom
Is that
boom
better?
it over.
Yeah. They'll hear you, but just, you know.
Just say I can hear you pretty well.
yeah, mama.
Your mom's mama. Fuck the Beastie Boys and,
And
the
the
Dalai
Dalai
Lama. How much fucking brain space is ICP taking up?
Oh god, dude. Cheers to the
You know what's
ICP.
funny? They're like, I was thinking of like all kinds of covers and shit to do, and like interesting, fun covers. But it'd be cool to do like a rock and roll ICP song, like, you know, I mean, just cover it, but just recreate it instrumental, like, you know, acoustic drums,
Yeah.
guitar, bass, and just fucking cut like a fucking ICP cover. It'd be sick. Because I was thinking of Chicken Hunting. That's not one of my
That
favorite
was actually
songs.
literally the one that I was thinking of because it's actually got a guitar and like
Yeah.
some tangible drum beat to it. Like you could do Chicken Hunting.
If you did an ICP cover, what would it be? 'Cause they got a lot of fucking
I'd probably
songs.
have to do
I'd probably do Homies.
Oh!
mine's actually the track right after Homies, I think, on
I can't
It's,
tell you any other
Homies
song.
has guitar in it too. It starts out with like bam,
Yep.
like it's got the
the one I'm talking about is We Belong. It's also got guitar. It's the one that starts out with the giant and the midget all. Ah, little baby bitches is crying again. What's the matter? Feeling like you don't belong anywhere? What about fitting in that shit with us?
Dude, I do
goddamn.
not remember that at all.
Really?
The only song
We belong.
no,
The carnival is here. We
the only song I can
belong right here.
quote from that album is
Homies. I don't remember much of that album either.
No,
That
'cause
one's
what
that
was-
one has a lot of cool keyboard work and shit on it. That whole album's got a lot of cool keyboard stuff on it.
What was the name of that album?
The Wraith.
The Wraith, yeah.
Wraith. Yeah.
My favorite album, I think, was Riddlebox. I think is my favorite.
Oh man, my favorite album would be Hard. The Great
I love
Malenko's
the Jekyll Brothers a lot too, because that was the
Yeah.
first one I came in on. Like my brother. You remember those like catalogs you could order like fucking a shitload of CDs
My
for
sister
cheap?
used to do
And
those,
Julian
yeah.
got a bunch of sick fucking. He got Slipknot, Static X, the Jekyll Brothers, like Korn. He had all these sick ass music, dude. And then like there was something about that wicked red case.
Yep.
It was a red. What do they call those? Those
Jewel cases.
jewel case. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was red, and just like I was like, what's that? And he was like, you got to listen to this shit. It's hilarious. And like, we'd sit in his room, dude, and fucking listen to that. And I was like, mind blown as a little kid. You're like, I can't believe, it was like so exclusive. Like you're like, we're not supposed to be listening to this. Like it was like an R-rated movie or something that you're like, you're not allowed to watch that. It's like explicit lyrics, It was like ICP. It was the goofiest, funniest shit. And to like a little kid, you're like, oh my God, I have to hear more of this. And it's like, I don't know. That was the album that got me hooked.
I used to have 3 ICP
Fucking
CDs that
ICP.
you burned for me, and I used to literally keep them like hidden in my closet, wrapped up in a T-shirt, like they were like some hidden contraband.
Like Kiss and the fucking. What did he keep him in? In Detroit Rock City, stashed his Kiss records in a fucking.
Do you have Carly Simon?
Carly Simon?
No, it wasn't that. It was the fuck.
That movie's like 20 years old now.
Oh, I would have known it until you said that. That's
or more. It's older than 20
imagine
years.
having to stash your Kiss records and then it's fucking gone.
Detroit Rock City, Jam has to stash his Kiss records because his psychopathic
because
mom.
his mom in the beginning.
Oh, the Carpenters.
Carpenters.
The Carpenters.
There you go. Yeah.
So he's stashing his Kiss records.
What did you do with Karen Carpenter?
Yeah.
Do you have Donnie and Marie too?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Together.
I almost
together.
want to say that's
Oh,
Oh,
man.
a staplehood of. I mean, it's still a little bit before our time, but for us, I think it was a staplehood of our early teenage years.
Wasn't it like 99? I used to watch that in Tucson with my stepbrother Michael and this.
Yeah,
and we used to,
Detroit Rock City?
We'd rent it, bro, like from fucking Hollywood Video or whatever.
Or
and we would watch
Blockbuster.
it. Yeah. We would have it for 5 days and we would watch it for 5 days.
At least, I was going to say, like, probably fucking 15, 20 times.
Well,
We watch it
It's
once
that
a day.
good of a movie.
Yeah. I mean, I know I was on summer, like in Tucson seeing my dad,
Yeah.
And
I'll still put that shit on and just, like, clean house and watch it 3 or 4 times throughout the day, just hit play and
Sure.
it'll be over watching the credits and I'll just hit play again and keep watching it.
Man, I think it's 99.
Same with that movie and Dazed and Confused.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was thinking about old James the other day, man. Wait, I don't even know nobody named old James.
That's what I like about these high school girls. I get older.
Oh no!
But I stay.
I don't know what the fuck. I was thinking about Half Baked. I do the same shit with Half Baked.
1999, Detroit Rock City.
No, Dazed and Confused is. Old James was from Dazed and Confused, or from Half Baked, not Dazed and Confused.
Is that the dude that sleeps on the couch?
No, that's just the guy.
On the couch.
Old James is the guy when they're talking about the first time they got high.
Oh.
And he's I don't even know nobody named Old James.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Man. Yeah, SLC Punk, Detroit Rock City, and
Dude.
Dazed and Confused. Those are like...
SLC was fucking emotional, though.
Yeah, that one was tough, man.
It's so good, though. Like, it goes
Yeah.
full
Oh, yeah.
circle, you know?
Yeah. It still pisses me off that he was a poser-ass pussy, because as much as, like, I can admit that I might be at least the slightest bit poser, fuck that guy for being a poser.
We're all posers to an extent.
Nah, that was just... I'm like,
You're
man...
not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Speaking of, I need to cut my hair back into a mohawk soon, because...
I'm just saying, like, because,
shag.
we're all influenced by something, and we're all, like, it's like, but...
I think there's a difference between, like, being influenced and, like... Because being part of a crowd and being a poser are different. Because if you're just on the fringes of the crowd so that you look like you're part of the crowd, that's what being a poser. Like, if you're one of the dudes who shows up and does donuts in a parking lot, you're part of the crew. If you're just that guy who shows up and watches the fucking guys do donuts and stands next to your car, like, yeah, I'm cool like those guys, that's a poser.
As long as you don't fake the funk. Like, as long as you don't think you're better than you are. A poser is someone who's probably, like pretends to be one of them, but in reality, he's, like, a wolf, a sheep in wolf's,
Well,
like, he's
I
like...
mean,
He's like,
I think that
you're not the real deal. You're just pretending to be the real deal.
The origination of the term started from, like, kids posing for magazines that weren't real skaters, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's where that came from.
Yeah, like doing a crooked grind on a rail.
Right.
You're
but
not
they're
even doing it.
No,
you're just
they're
posing.
just kind of standing there like this, just pretending like you're doing a crook. Yeah, so yeah.
Seriously?
Take the still shot. Yeah.
Seriously?
That's probably it, yeah. Posing.
I always thought that's where that came from, was, because they're posing. They're not really doing tricks. You just kind of pose for the camera. So that's where I always thought that. But
fucking news to me. I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but
I'm always pretty literal with my terms, though. I tend to think of the most, when I try to figure out what something means,
I think what I meant earlier is you got to be a poser at least to start. Like, you always got to be the new guy at some point.
Fake it till you make it, yeah.
You got to be the new guy at some point,
No, you don't fake it till you make it. That's bullshit.
I don't know. I've made it pretty far doing that sometimes. I've walked right out of school past the fucking principal and like, have a nice day, man. And he just kind of looked at us.
There was a meme I saw the other day. It said, don't say fake it till you make it. God damn it. I forgot what it was. I want to say it was grind it until... No, that wasn't it.
No, because grinding's bad. You don't want to be a grinder. You want to be a knife.
I wonder what the definition of poser is. Like Urban Dictionary.
Hey, Siri. What's the definition of poser?
Poser is an informal term and means a foolish or uncultivated person.
Okay. A foolish or a uncultivated person.
Which makes sense. Like somebody who doesn't know how to skate, they're
of
just...
uncertain origin, popularized by characters on the Canadian television show SCT.
Are you sure it didn't pull up hoser?
Oh, it did, yeah.
Ah.
That would make sense. God damn it.
When it said Canadian, I was like, oh, no.
Fucking
It thought about hoser,
Hoser, eh? Don't you know all about that? Poser. Poser meaning. Let's try that.
Just Google it. It'll
A
bring
person
up the
who
Urban
acts in
Dictionary.
an affected manner in order to impress others.
Right, so faking it till you making it.
Yep. Sounds about right, eh?
Yeah, man.
Don't you know?
I try to avoid that. You know what I mean? Like, not that you shouldn't be involved in crowds that you're not like a huge fanatic of or some shit, but like, I don't know. I try to not be that guy who's like, oh yeah, like I'm part of this group, and like, really I'm just like kind of a fringe candidate kind of person,
That's dope, though, in some ways, in some regards. Like, it's like you guys, like, I started bringing you guys around the park and shit. And some other motherfuckers from the outside might have been like, oh, those kids are fucking posers. But to me, I'm like, these motherfuckers are my dogs. Like, fuck you. You know what I mean? They don't have to be, like, doing certain tricks or whatever to be fucking homies. I'm
Exactly.
like, who's still around fucking 20 years later? You know what I mean? You guys know more about the park and history of shit than half the motherfuckers. They're all posers now. Where are those fucking assholes now? So they're all just being lame, bro. Lame as fuck.
We weren't good, but we fucking kept up.
It don't matter.
Oh shit, I did. I just pushed around in circles.
That's what I'm saying. We kept up. We could fucking ride down the street.
You're just part of the scene.
We didn't do tricks. I mean, a fucking ollie here and there, and I busted my kneecap.
I finally
fucking
learned how to
off
drop in the other day. After fucking 20 years, I finally learned how to drop in at the ditch.
Well, then there you go. But just like you were saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're not interrupted.
No.
We're having a conversation. You're part of it.
And the script flipped when you guys were all doing the band shit. I was like a fucking poser. I was like, I can kind of play guitar like a little bit, but I just want to hang out and But
Now
it's
I'm
like doesn't
God
matter.
damn it, this
part
motherfucker
of the
knows all
scene.
this shit, and like,
It's just part of the scene. I was like, no, these motherfuckers are my
cheers
best
to,
friends.
Like a bunch of years,
You know?
by the way.
Yeah.
Salute.
Salute.
Oh, I guess I should do that. I'm going to do it on the bass drum.
I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna show up and scream louder than all these motherfuckers, help them pack their gear at the end of the night, and anyone who gets in my way can just fucking catch
Sometimes I
some.
miss like being
I
road
don't give a
crew.
fuck.
Like I've thought about like just like if you could be road crew for Metallica for just like a tour, that'd be so fucking sick.
Well, ask the dude. He did it.
No, that's what I mean. I'll probably like someday I'll probably do it.
Oh, and actually, speaking of Metallica, there was a... Google sent me a notification about an article of a retake on Saint Anger. That Hetfield felt like he was cut short on that album, and there was a lot of positive reviews on
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Maybe it wasn't their best album, but I love that fucking album, especially that track. Like, people talk shit about the snare drum. I love that fucking snare drum.
I don't. I'm sorry.
I mean, and you don't have to, but I personally, I find that fucking kettle drum snare so fucking cut through and great.
Doink.
Like,
Doink.
I think and
Doink.
they're welcome to explore whatever they explored and evolve wherever they evolved at that time. You know, you're talking about these guys have been in a band for 40 years,
no shit, yeah.
and you don't expect them to change. I just want to hear the same thing every album.
No,
I mean,
no.
not you guys,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
They get a
No,
lot of
they-
shit for like, oh, everything after like Justice was trash and
the Black Album, they got soft and Radio Rock, and I'm like, dude, by the time they had the Black Album, they had a fucking core band member die.
yeah,
They
no
went
shit.
through fucking serious drug abuse, alcoholism, divorce, life on the road, going from being broke and living in a fucking van to being millionaires. Like, you know,
back to being broke in some
and you
cases.
don't expect them to go through. I mean, I get the chills. Like, I literally have goosebumps. Like, I mean, they went through that shit, you know, and you don't expect their music to change and evolve, and like they evolved as people. And I think I love it. I love their art. Like, even if you might not like it as much as something, it's still like it's true. It's not fake. Like, it's like, at least they're bringing their authentic self, and they don't care what the world
It's sincere.
take it or leave it, you know. But this is us, you know.
Yeah.
And by the way, like, we're us. You can't, like, when they cut their hair, like, there's that quote of someone was like, "You're not Metallica. You cut your hair." Like, motherfucker, I am Metallica.
Yeah.
Like,
so, fuck you.
yeah. Don't tell me.
I know.
Oh, we sold out. You damn right we sold out. Every seat in the house, every night we play.
Yeah.
We did sell out, bitch.
And
we played. They played.
I got 7 zeros in my bank account.
Did you
so
fucking
fuck off.
see? You've seen the Moscow 1991
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
when they
They're-
debuted Inner Sandman. Because the first time they played it live, and it was 1.6 people.
Yes.
That's the population of Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
Just imagine playing for the entire city of Phoenix.
Yeah. And that's just Phoenix. Not all the suburbs.
Phoenix is like the
But-
6th or 7th largest city in the United States.
Yeah.
Imagine all those people at one show. It's
insane.
fucking psychotic. You know, like Death Clock style, somebody died that day.
Probably more than one.
There
dude.
there
Of
was
dehydration, or they got stomped, or they passed out, and no one could, you know.
Well,
I mean,
got-
you're in a crowd of
I got
1
knocked
million
ass
people.
cold at a fucking Metallica concert.
there was even Russian army.
Flying helicopters.
Yes. And
It's insane.
doing crowd control. There was They didn't even know about what
That's
was
why I'm not
going
worried
on.
about Russia, though, you know, because you just bring in Metallica and fucking that shit's done. 4 guys.
That or Ukraine, because Ukraine is fucking them up
Yeah.
left and right.
Ukraine just needs to call Metallica and throw a concert, and that shit'll be over. Real quick.
I'd be down with that.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Dude, James Hetfield, dude, when they cut into that riff and he has all his hair still, and he's like fucking like just windmill style. It's so fucking sick. Like, I don't know, man.
You know, there's not very many things that like about my appearance that I've been like, man, but like, I wish I had those blonde ass locks, dude. I've always had like dishwater blonde hair, and I'm like, man, I wish my hair was just like fucking bleach ass blonde, man.
Your hair's dope though.
It's overrated, Hoss. I used to have it.
I've never dyed or colored my hair, but it'd be kind of funny to just dye it fucking pink as shit or something, just cause, like, I don't know.
I wouldn't-
just pink as fuck, you
I
know?
wouldn't go that
Or
far.
Show up working one day,
Yeah.
students just like,
It'd be fun.
I had hair the fucking color of that shake junk or that Baker flag, dude, like that
Yeah.
red. My
that's not red, that's orange.
That's one thing I've never done. I've never colored my hair, other than the temporary spray, like the cans of shit that just washes out.
You know what? I had fucking green hair too. I forgot about that. I had a green mohawk.
Oh,
No,
yeah. No, I remember that.
When I was like fucking maybe 12 or 13, 14, somewhere in there, I went to visit my grandparents for a couple of weeks in the summertime, and my aunt fucking dyed my hair fire engine ass red, bro. Like, we bleached it and dyed that shit red. It was fucking ridiculous, man. I loved it.
I seriously thought, like, the other day at work, I was like, I literally almost, I'm like, I might actually dye my hair just because I've never done it.
If we do it.
Because I covered for I have a prep hour, and there's this other teacher guy. He's really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. But sometimes he has to run somewhere else, and he's like, "Yo, man, cover for me." But it's like a student success. They're all older kids, and there's only like 2 or 3 of them, and they just need someone to be in the room, you know. So I'll just chill with them. But this one kid had sick ass red hair, and this other girl had blue ass hair, and then like we were sitting there in dead silence for a while, and then I was like, "Dude, I like your hair, man. I like your hair too." I was like, I should dye my hair, like straight up like pink as shit. And they both started laughing. I'm like, it'd be funny if I actually did it.
If you do,
Do
make
it.
sure you
Just why not?
Sure you bleach it first.
Just
'Cause,
fucking
like-
shave my head afterwards, and whatever. Who cares?
Got to make sure
grow
it
back.
pops. Like, go to a good beautician and have them do it, because they'll bleach it and then re-dye it, and it'll be like fucking.
Yo, if you really want to do that, I'll set you up with Jackie, the girl that I go to.
Sick.
Yeah, she's
God, that was fucking loud.
she's really good.
Yeah, like it'd be like neon pink, like neon sign
Like
pink.
highlighter pink.
Highlighter pink.
Yeah.
Be so rad, dude. I gotta get some skate clips with some pink ass hair. Be sick. I'll do it.
Fuck it.
Mine was green as fuck. It was like highlighter ass green. Almost yellow green. It was cool.
Fuck yeah.
That was back when I had a huge mohawk, dude.
Fuck yeah.
I haven't had a mohawk in years.
Yeah, I remember that, dude. That shit was like.
It's hard to drive.
Yeah, I couldn't really remember. Like, you had to drive me to my wedding. Remember?
Yeah.
That was a different one actually. That was like there was a time in between those. The when I had it green. No, it was green at my wedding.
No.
I
It
think
wasn't.
it
No,
was.
it wasn't. Because I got photos to prove it.
I don't know. I haven't seen those in forever. I think there might have been a gap. I think I might have had the green one and then cut it off and then regrew it and had it.
I spiked my hair so tall for Halloween one time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like arm's length, like coming out the, literally like as tall as you could get.
God damn.
And with the Knox gelatin and sprayed
That's
it
how
green.
my mohawk was for
And
my
I was-
wedding. I could go like this,
Yeah.
and my hair was sticking out the top of my fucking fingertips, dude. It was
Gnarly.
ridiculous. You had to drive me up the mountain like this.
I was driving.
I was like leaning in the back of your car like that.
Yeah. I went to work that day on that Halloween, driving pizzas all day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I was driving in the car like,
with your Liberty spikes.
yeah. Gnarly.
It's so hard to get in and out of shit and walk through doors and. God damn.
Yeah, you're like a foot taller.
If I could just keep a mohawk like Harrow and Bob style, I would rock one. But they just keep growing, and then you can't like trim it. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You cannot trim a mohawk. It never looks right. You have to like cut it all the way off and regrow it.
There
Someone could probably do it, right? You just need one of those chicks that cuts hair dope.
Maybe. I guess I never have gone to like a beautician. I did go to a barber one time, and I was like, I just need you to trim my mohawk, and it looked all fucking funky.
Just all
afterwards.
clunky.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bad picture because it's blending in with that tree.
Oh, sick. You're all fresh that day, dude.
Holy
Individual
shit,
spikes.
Yeah, because you can see it, like, you can see there's the pendant hanging above my head, and you can see that my fucking spike goes through the middle of that pendant and up past it.
You could tell from the back ones, too, that it's like at least 9, 10, 12 inches.
No, it was more than that. Because if you look right here, it goes up through the, like, it goes up to right here, but then it goes up past, like, through this pendant all the way up to, like, right here.
Blocking the mic with the shirt, dude.
I wonder if the camera will pick it up. Probably not. But
That shit was fucking crazy.
And then it's cool too, the picture of all of us.
That suit is like huge on me now. I put it on a few months back and it's fucking humongous on me. I don't know if I lost weight or what.
We used to rock baggy ass shit. Like, man, I used to rock fucking huge ass shirts. Like, now I'm like, goddamn, we're like,
Yeah, but even looking at that, like,
It's the three of us.
even in this picture, it.
like my actual size is like a medium or large, maybe. And back in the day, I'd be rocking like 2XL, giant pants, fat shoes. It was just like, it was the thing, you know?
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I just want clothes that
Dude,
fit.
you look young as fuck in this picture. That's wild. I don't think I've ever seen you wear a white shirt, too.
When was that? We were like 21 or something?
That was 7/14/13.
23. No one likes you when you're 23.
Yeah, I want to say it was 2013.
Yeah, it was 7/14/13.
Yeah, look at that.
He looks young as shit. Ryan does.
Reverend Ryan, all fresh as fuck. I just look the same, pretty much.
Yeah, you haven't really changed at all.
I just have a different hairstyle. That's the only difference.
You were fresh. I mean, rightfully so. It was your wedding day, but goddamn, you were fresh. All of us are fresh.
That was a good day.
It's a fresh ass pick right there. God damn.
I had a lot of fun that day.
Fucking RPM day was sick, man.
Yeah, that was a fucking.
Ooh, I got a picture of that too.
That shit was sick. We won Battle of the Bands.
That was so much fun.
Cloudcroft. That was dope.
Ooh.
That was one of the best days of my life.
No. This
Yeah,
one.
definitely.
This one.
Oh, that was sick. That was one of the best days of my life, too. Yeah. Graduation. That was sick.
I was a little late on that one, but you know, I made it.
Yeah.
I remember waking up that morning just feeling like gold. I fucking backed out of my driveway at Pecan and like fucking hit the curb. Like, I backed off the curb too much and was like, clunk. Like, I was just like, I was stoked, man. I was blasting like the light that blinds, just like fucking all stoned. Woke up, smoked some weed with my mom. I was just like on fire that day, dude. Man,
Huh.
that's some good shit.
There you go, Hoss.
Uh-oh.
All right. Take the phone.
Need them fucking fantastic forearms. Damn, dude.
What's that one?
You'll see.
Tell me he doesn't look like Alex from.
Oh shit, Alex Webster from Corpse.
Yep.
Dude, you look sick too with the sick ass like leather jacket and the kind of like mid-length
Curly fucking fro, yeah.
Dude, sipping some
I've
coffee.
always loved that picture, man.
That was like 11 o'clock at night. I got off work at the movie theater, came to your apartment,
Yep.
and we were getting fucking stoned and drinking coffee.
You need to send me some of these, dude, and I'll see if I can screen grab them and throw them in the edit.
Okay. I got tons.
Because the camera might see it, but
I got a shit ton of pictures, dude.
those are fucking gold, dude.
Yeah, I'm glad you still have that one.
That's like 08.
Bro status, bro.
I like the one.
Bro
with me-
status.
I like the one.
Fucking bro status, bro.
I like the one of me and you smoking hookah in the park, in the Rose Garden Park.
I don't have a picture of that.
I have that one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
a hard copy of that one.
Right on.
Gabs took that picture on a disposable. She's always. I just hung out with Gabby the other day.
A Polaroid? Like,
No. The disposable. The little disposable cameras.
What,
that
a
you
Kodak?
just take-
Oh, code. Yeah.
Yeah.
You take it to Walmart and
Yeah,
then
you
develop
take the whole
it.
camera.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with her fucking like the other day, and we're up at the waterfalls, and she broke out. I look over, and she zip. Like
That's funny.
snapped a picture of us. It was hilarious.
There's some other ones. I
Dude,
wanted to
speaking
show you.
of, the falls is nice.
Is it fresh?
Dude, fresher than the day, bro. God damn, that was like a silent but violent burp. Oh my god, still rumbling.
Oh, there you go. That's the one I was. Yeah. There it is.
There you go.
That's the one.
Somewhere, I don't think it even exists anymore, but
Sick.
there was a picture of all of us sitting at the Western Bar that the day of the.
I only
RPM
have
show,
I
too.
only have photos of us on stage.
We got that
Yeah.
wicked eyes. All of us have the fucked up like eyes from the camera.
I don't know who it
We're all
was.
just meat suits without souls in this, dude.
Oh, the Shadows Fall, yeah. Oh, wow, holy shit, yeah, we all have, like... That's weird that the only two people with... No, even Amy has the... Wow, everybody has the crazy eyes. That was a gnarly flash. Hey, that was when I had the highlighter green mohawk.
That was one of the reasons when I scrolled past it, it made me think of that.
Dude, I can't believe I don't have that shirt anymore. That fucking t-shirt was the one that said Christians to the Lions on the back of it.
It was my T-shirt. I
No.
gave it to you.
No, it wasn't. I got that at the Behemoth show.
I had the same shirt
Did you? Really?
because Miss Prager hated me for it because it said Christians to the Lions in the back.
That's fucking hilarious that we had
What was
same...
the organization she was a part of? Like Christian Science something
Oh,
or other?
fuck, I don't.
Some
couldn't tell you.
bullshit.
Couldn't tell you.
Catch. Oh, my bad. I tried to throw it to the left. I'm a
Douche.
bad. I'm sorry. I'm good with a shotgun, not a fucking rifle.
Douche.
I'm good with a
Yeah,
shotty,
dude.
not a rifle.
No, I gave you that shirt.
No, 100%.
No.
Seriously, I 100% bought that at the Behemoth show. That one was
That
not
was
from you.
way
Look at it.
before-
If that shirt actually fits me. I got that at the Behemoth show. If it had been your hand-me-down, it'd be like this one that was fucking like
That
3
was
times too big.
way before the Behemoth show.
No. I went and saw Gabby. Me and Gabby went and saw Behemoth, right, like just before we came to see.
Wasn't it like Devil's Blood and
Behemoth, Devil's Blood, and Watain? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Watain, or however the fuck.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you that.
Yeah, no, that because Gabby had the Devil's Blood shirt and I had the Behemoth shirt. Because I didn't know it had that on the back of it. I got it because the front was dope.
Yeah.
And then, dude, I had this little old lady fucking. We were walking around Walmart one day, and there was this fucking little old woman walking around behind us, and I couldn't figure out what the fuck. Like, she kept following us, dude, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I almost turned around and was like, what the fuck? And I turned around and realized she was following us praying the rosary because I was wearing that shirt.
Oh God.
I was
Wow.
like, jeez.
Talk
I feel
about being
fucking-
insecure.
I feel bad, but whatever.
Yeah. Talk about being insecure. You're so secure in your faith, and why the fuck do you care so much about me?
Right.
I'll be forgiven for my sins anyway. Who cares?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I honestly though, as cold as I am in life, like I'm sitting in here like, God damn, it's fucking cold. Oh, I'll probably be all right.
If someone's following you, just make 4 right turns or 4 left turns.
Yep.
And then you're like, all right, motherfucker, you're following me.
Yep.
Because we just went in a circle, and there ain't no reason why you should still be behind me. Bitch.
I agree.
Stay. Wow.
So what's on the horizon, man?
Lots of shit. Trying to get this fucking a-hole to get in on these PM sessions, but he's a little busy, so I'd leave him alone about it.
This guy?
Trying to go. No. Well,
Oh, me.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. PM. Yeah.
PM.
Yeah. Well, the art hasn't been hanging out on the jam sessions, so we've been doing the PM sessions.
Preventative maintenance.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
Preventative
That's actually
maintenance.
a pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good band name.
It's pretty
Preventative
damn good.
maintenance. At least it's a good
That's
song.
just-
It's a good conceptual, like,
Right.
something
Yeah,
or
just
other.
like a
What
couple tracks for a little fucking
Know
EP.
what PM means?
Huh?
Postmortem?
Well, no. It's just it's RPM without the R because we don't have our drummer.
Postmortem.
Our drummer's been being a surgical technician, so
He's a surgeon on them drums,
I'm
too.
doing more than that.
School and all that shit. You know what, though? In all seriousness, and I know I'm a selfish bastard and I just want you to play drums, but
I was never that good to begin with.
kind of like working out or
none of
something,
us are. That's not the point.
it has benefits that will extend to the rest of your life. So chances are you'll be better at your career and better at your schoolwork having that other thing in your life, like fitness or something, right? Fitness has all these, you eat better, you sleep better, you put yourself through some stuff that you don't always want to go through every day, but you drag your ass in there anyway and lift or run or whatever it is. So drums are physical activity, endorphins. Plus, you'll get that memory, that nostalgia, memory lane, drumming to some fucking Shadows Fall or Metallica or
Plus the
whatever it
creative
is.
side, too.
And then it might actually enhance your performance in your other things. And I know I'm a selfish bastard and I just want you to play drums, but I mean that all bias removed. Like, I honestly think it's like me. Like, if I don't skate, I start turning into a piece of shit a little bit. I start feeling in a mood for no reason. I start being a little bit ungrateful. I start feeling a little cloudy. Like, my vision is a little cloudy.
I didn't realize.
But as soon as I go skate, I get those days where I'm like, fuck my phone, fuck, like, my keys or whatever. Like, I just empty my pockets, and sometimes I don't even skate the warehouse.
Go skate.
Like, I need to go outside.
You just go shred the streets.
And I just leave the house, and every time I get back here, I'm like, oh, that's what it was.
Yep.
You know? And maybe
I hadn't realized.
if you're
how-
ever, like, in a funk, or you're just kind of like, it's stale, and it's another week, and yeah, I don't know. It might actually improve other aspects of your life just by having that one, whatever it is, drums, fitness, skateboarding, whatever. But for real.
Plus, we're both selfish bastards, and we want you to play.
And we're
drums
both
again.
selfish bastards, and we really want you to play drums.
You may not have been a good
I
drummer,
don't
but
know
you were my
why.
favorite drummer. Well, I mean, and you were our drummer. You know what I mean? It doesn't, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really the quality doesn't really matter. It was the fact that you were like our drummer. 'Cause
You could
were
just
our
be
friend
playing
and, like,
chats,
Yeah.
chats, and we
Honestly,
could
like-
that would be the sickest shit. I don't even care. It doesn't have to be all technical death blast, like, you know.
it just like knowing someone. We were talking about it earlier about how like just knowing like me and Wayne hanging out jamming the other day. I hadn't done that with Wayne in years, and we still just kind of knew where each other was going, and like, you just kind of know. Once you know each other personally, you kind of get a vibe for each other's, like when you're gonna start to crescendo, or when you're gonna start to do this shift or that shift, or
Sure.
it's just like you're our drummer. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be the same with anybody else.
And I'm just realizing this just now, but time is a factor, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
And I think if we came together musically now, it's not only did we have the chemistry before, but there's all this time that we've had together and apart and together again, and like to bring it back again, you know, even just for a little while, like it would be gold, because it's like,
oh, I'm not proposing
it would
anything
be
permanent. I just think it'd be great to like get together on a project or two. You know what I mean?
I just think it'd be super
Like,
sick.
do the Jason Bittner thing. Just like show up, play some fucking drums on our project, and then like go do your own thing, and like go do your family thing. Like we're not proposing fucking
Start a band and take over the world.
right. We just wanted to do some musical projects together.
Just some recording or something. Yeah, fucking A.
I'm gonna need that code to your door.
Yeah. Amy and I work all day. You could come over.
Well, I work all day too.
Well, yeah. I mean,
if for some odd reason you guys aren't here,
yeah. You just need some time by yourself to do your thing. Yeah.
Shake the cobwebs.
Okay.
Ooh, and there's lots of cobwebs.
Yeah, it happens. Like we say,
Some
it's not like you gotta be
cobwebs.
fucking. You ain't gotta be
Mike Portnoy and shit.
right. We just want to hang out and jam. You say that.
Okay.
You say that, but I have fucking seen you put on Jason Bittner and not miss a stroke. So like,
Well, he was.
We could do some covers too. Like I would be super down to learn some fucking Shadows Fall, or like some stuff we used to jam, some Metallica.
I don't know if I'm a good enough bass player to learn that shit.
But yeah, we could get on it though. We could learn it together and piece it out. Fucking work on it. Just do, tackle one song. It'd be sick.
I really just
at
wanna-
least the Light the Blinds, or
Yeah.
even easier. It's a
Redemption.
No,
That'd be a good one. That's a good
That
kind
would
of.
be-
Fire
good
from
one.
the Sky. There's a bunch of good tracks, man.
that one's pretty trash.
Which one are you thinking
To
of?
the Shadows Fall guys, we love you. Cause
Like all
It's-
this
it's-
I and I, or
It's the 6th track
the power of I and I.
on.
shit, yeah.
That's another one.
War
Gabs
Within.
and
No.
Gabs and I sent.
Yeah, the
all
6th
this one to
track on
each
the
other
War
on that.
Within.
It's
Fuck, what was the name of that song? Because it's not super intricate.
what is it? Wander endlessly or something endlessly?
No. Motherfuck. I'm gonna find out right now.
Shadows Fall is one of the few bands that I can just put on an album and listen to the whole album.
Inspiration on Demand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspiration on demand. Emotions all displaced. Hell yeah. That's a good one.
But it's not
That whole
you know,
album.
It's
Gold.
well, of course.
All of their
that's
albums,
that's
bro.
the first.
Shadows Fall is
out-
fucking solid gold as far as I'm concerned.
Solid gold.
How the fuck those people aren't like just deified in like the hallowed halls of all musical fucking essence, or just yeah.
We should go see Trivium in November. I'm going. You guys should go with me.
Where?
Albuquerque?
I just don't know if I can
And,
afford $250 for a ticket.
No, that's Trivium and Iron Maiden like 2 weeks from now.
Oh,
Trivium in November, their own headlining tour. It'd probably be like $40-$50.
Is it at Isleta
Yeah.
Amphitheater?
Just go with me. I'll buy the tickets. My treat.
No.
dude, I'll go.
Fuck it. There won't be that much. I don't give a
No.
shit. Piss on it.
You're not buying my ticket.
I think I
I
still
thought you
have,
had $200.
I think I still have.
do.
But
Well,
I want to spend
Pat's
Pat's.
Nah, I'll buy the tickets. Piss on it. Let's go.
I think I still have a free room at La Quinta.
We should go. It's
For
Albuquerque.
back in some certain days.
Let me look it up. It's like November 8th or some shit.
I would go to see
Trivium,
Maiden
Albuquerque.
and
I will.
Trivium
that's
with you, but
fucking
I've-
insane for a ticket.
but I've seen both, and that price, I'm like, nah.
And I'm not gonna pay that to see him in a heat. If it was like a little bar
November 8th.
with like 200 people, maybe.
November 8th. What is that? A Saturday? Let me see.
Like I'd pay $250 to see Metallica at the Whiskey with like 200 people. You know, if they
Oh
just
my
kept the numbers
God.
low.
Good luck. Maybe back in 1984.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna pay fucking $2.5 bills just to go see fucking.
It's a Tuesday night and it's election day.
How about that?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Let's go fucking see Trivium on election day.
Ooh, sorry, bumping there.
No, you're good. That'd be sick, man. It's perfect time of year too. November, perfect.
Tuesday, November. It's before Thanksgiving, so we won't have Sophia. I should be able to make that. Yeah. Take that. I'll put it in on Monday for.
Maybe take the Wednesday off if you can.
No, I was gonna take Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah,
off,
take the Tuesday and Wednesday.
so we can leave in the morning. Drive up there.
yeah.
Go to the show, and then fucking sleep it off Wednesday. Drive
Yeah.
back Wednesday evening.
Yeah. We can stay or we can drive back. Like a lot of times when I go to Albuquerque, I just drive back. But it's because I'm wired after the show. I'm all like, fuck it, let's just go home, you know. But we can get a room. Airbnb or something. That'd be dope.
I got points. Let me look into that first before we make
Let's do it.
any decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen Trivium fucking 4 or 5 times, but it's just, they're coming around. It's Albuquerque. It's Sunshine Theater, and just, it's the fall.
Oh, it's at. I thought you said it was at the amphitheater.
It could, no,
That's with Maiden.
Maiden is in Don Atkins Center or whatever in El Paso.
Atkins.
Fuck that.
Um,
If Trivium's at
Trivium-
Sunshine Theater,
I think it's Sunshine Theater.
'Cause
Yeah, Sunshine Theater, November 8th.
That's a small club. That's like
the shit.
2,000 people.
Yeah.
If that.
No, I don't even think it's that big. It's maybe an 800,000 person room. It's a pretty small room.
Let's do it.
Did you just say 800,000?
800 to 1,000.
Oh, I thought you said 800,000. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
800 or 1,000.
Yeah, we're not talking Moscow, 1991.
Or 2008, Pima County Fairgrounds.
That was 125K.
Yeah.
That's a fuckload of people. We were in that parking lot for fucking 6 hours after the show. At least. We were there till 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Couldn't even move.
Nope. There was no reason to.
No.
We all just slept.
Yep, we all just passed. Dude,
And-
I had a fucking concussion. I got literally knocked out. Like, not by fucking some big dude or nothing, but I caught an elbow to the dome piece on my way out of a fucking crazy ass crowd of people and just out cold.
It was an ocean of black t-shirts.
You couldn't even move yourself. The crowd moved you.
Yeah.
Like the water.
You were there with me when the we held that couple. There was a couple, just some smaller folks. Not they weren't like
Not
Yeah.
midgets. Not little people.
not little.
I knew what you meant.
But they were getting fucking mobbed over, and the chick got like she tripped and was like down on one knee, and we had to hold the crowd off them because like people were not fucking giving them some space to get back up. They were the ones who pulled me out of the crowd when I fucking got knocked the fuck out. They saw me go down and they dragged me out. I woke up with a fucking beer and a Mountain Dew. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on here?
Don't remember that.
You weren't there. I left. We got separated.
No, it was you and I. Or maybe it was you and me.
No. It was
but-
you and me through the main show because you were doing the fucking bass drums to Master of Puppets on my back. You were standing behind me and you were doing the fucking kick drums to Master of Puppets with your fists on my back. And I was about to pass out. I had to get the fuck. I was like pushing up off of people, like just taking breaths and coming back down, and like pushing up off, like just trying to fucking breathe. That was crazy, bro.
That's why I'm saying that Moscow show. People must have died at that show.
Yes, must have. There's no
Oh,
way.
yeah.
I would be willing to bet at least one person died at the Pima County Fairgrounds that fucking day.
No, we would have heard about that.
I don't know, man. I mean, a person dying at a concert is not exactly fucking huge news. I mean,
Sprinkle some crack on them. Let's get out of here. Chappelle style.
I do know though that my grandma's expedition smelled for about.
Oh God, it smelled like
2 to
sweaty
3
asshole
weeks.
for like a month after that.
It was pretty stank. 4 sweaty ass dudes. And plus, that wasn't our sweat. That was the sweat of thousands of people.
Yeah, not just yeah.
Yeah.
I literally left. I was dehydrated. I had to get out. I
Yeah.
lost my sweet spot.
Yep.
I was right up front, and I was about to die. I was like, I don't care. I
gotta
have to get out of here.
Yep.
I left the crowd, and I wrung my T-shirt out like I got sprayed with a garden hose.
Yep.
It was that disgusting.
Yeah.
It
I,
was so.
I
bad,
pulled
dude.
my shirt off, and I literally just wrung it out, and I was like,
I don't even want to put this back on.
it
But
just,
I have to.
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
It was so foul.
I actually made myself a promise that I would never go to another stadium show after that, and I've never.
That wasn't even a stadium. It was a fairground.
Well, but it was it was
Equivalent.
Was it you and me, or was it you and me that were looking at the fucking satellite imagery, the satellite images, trying to find where the stage and shit was, and I was like, dude, this whole huge field was full of people.
It was
Like,
insane. Like square miles.
yeah, it was fucking huge.
Yeah.
Insane.
That whole entire square.
I had to walk so far to get out of the crowd. It was like walking to Walgreens.
Yeah,
Just
if
to
not
get
farther.
just to get out of the mix where it started to thin out.
Yeah,
It was insane.
great show, but just I'll never ever expose myself to that again because I almost died. It's like fuck that. I could have been that one dude who just caught a fucking
If I was to
elbow
do
to the
it,
dome piece and just got trampled and died.
if I was to do it again, I would have just pissed right there.
yeah, literally.
I would have either just pissed.
Right on, motherfuckers.
I would have just pissed my pants or just pissed on somebody, and I would have just stole someone's drink and just fucking chugged it real quick instead of leaving my spot. That's my only regret because I lost.
just like steal someone's drink and just pour it down your
Yeah,
face.
because I needed to get a drink and I had to piss so bad, and I was about to fucking pass out. I was like, I gotta get out of here, and I lost my spot. But if I could go back in time and redo it, I would have just pissed myself and just stole someone's drink
That's fucking hard.
and stayed right there. Because fuck it, I was already disgusting. Like my piss on my leg versus all that sweat. Who cares?
Wouldn't have been any.
I don't
different.
care.
We had the
I'd have
best,
just pissed my pants standing there and stole someone's drink
the best
and stayed
shit
right
was,
there.
If anything,
Even
you're-
if I got in a fight, like you could just lose people in the crowd.
No,
and
dude,
whatever.
if you're whipping fucking piss and dick everywhere, just like "Rah!" people. That's how you get to the front of the show. You just whip out your dick and start pissing on everybody as you walk up to the front. Or you do what we did during Cannibal Corpse. Go sit at the bar during all the other fucking shiitake bands at the beginning of the show, and then as soon as everybody's like dying because they were trying to wait to fucking Cannibal Corpse plays, and they come and show up at the bar, and we just walk right up front.
Yeah.
Literally nobody. The entire room was empty, and we walked up literally to the front row center of the fucking venue and just stood there and waited. We had front row center for Cannibal Corpse. It was so perfect.
And to be fair, there's no way to do that at the Metallica show, though.
No way.
That's what I mean. When I left, I could not.
You weren't getting back in.
There was no way.
Once you leave the fracas, like you might as well just stand at the back and just like.
That's what I found some random dude, and he was like, "Man, yeah, you just bro down with some stranger." I lost all you guys. I was like, "Man, fuck it." I just broke down with some stranger.
Trying to find you guys at the
We
end
were
of the
just
show.
jamming,
We all kind of lost each other, but
Yeah.
it was just like you kind of couldn't. Like somebody like, yo, bro, I'm gonna go take a piss and we'll meet back here. But by the time you'll meet back here, you're
don't work
pushed
that way.
across the fucking
Yeah.
And
No way.
we all lost each other. I remember like standing at like the big fucking river of people going out the gates trying to like spot you guys on the way out. And I think I caught up with you. Like you and I met up with each other, and then like we were just kind of like waiting, and like Mike Leone slipped past us, and I think eventually we caught you, and then we found Leone out at the truck.
All I know is we didn't. We entered all together, but we didn't exit all
No,
together.
there was no way. There was no way. I feel bad for like the couples, like like dude and chick that went, and she's like, I gotta pee, and he's like, whoa.
Okay, good luck.
I guess I might
I'll
see you tomorrow.
later.
I might see you tomorrow, maybe. Yeah.
Still jealous that you guys got to see Corpse.
I would have just pissed right there.
Dude,
If
Corpse-
I ever happens again, I'm just gonna pee right there and steal someone's drink.
Corpse was
Don't even
Corpse
whip-
was
don't
probably
even
the
whip
best
your
show of
dick
my
out.
life.
No,
Just fucking
just
piss in your
piss.
pants.
Just go, man.
Just go.
Just go, man.
Just go.
You know what? So like pregame it for the show and just like fucking piss hose. You know what I mean? Just have like a hose out the bottom of your fucking
Oh
shorts.
yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I'll do you one better. I'll put it in a Foley for you.
There you go.
Ugh. But yeah, Corpse was like the best fucking show, dude.
It was a good
'Cause
one.
We literally like through Pig Destroyer and all that. We were just up in the bar drinking the old Hammer Smash Face, Maker's Mark, and fucking Cherry Pepsi,
Oof.
and then we go to. Dude, I felt so bad.
Oof.
I felt so fucking bad,
Makers.
dude, because I was lit as fuck, and I'd been drinking Hammer Smash Faces all night, right? Because that's what they were calling them for the special for the concert, and
That was the Hammer
Corpse-
Smash Face was Maker's Mark and Cherry Pepsi.
yes, and then Corpse Grinder walks.
It
up
could
and
be worse.
Corpse
What the
Grinder
fuck?
walks up to the mic and.
It could have been vodka and
What
Pepsi.
song do you guys want to hear? And my stupid ass, like
like
loud as
vodka.
fuck,
Yeah, but
Corpse Grinder walks up and yells, "What do you guys want to hear?" And remember, he asks, and my dumb ass, loud as fuck, yells, "Hammer Smash Face," because I was just thinking about it, and I didn't even think about that was with fucking Chris Barnes.
So
they still play it a lot.
He still fucking played
He
it.
has no shame playing those songs.
No. But you could tell it was just like he looked at the guitar player, and the guy looked at him and just said, "Just play it, man," and fucking I
Click
felt-
in.
Dude, he's been singing those songs for years.
I know, but I felt so bad for not like screaming something off the new album or something like. I don't know.
Oh, you should have said like "Scourge of Iron" or what's
Scalding
that?
Hail or
Scalding
something.
Hail,
Yeah.
or-
It was just in my head because I've been drinking them all night, and I fucking.
Well, that's one of their most iconic
Plus,
songs,
let's
Yeah.
face it. To be fucking honest,
and it's in
Corpse
fucking
Grinder
Ace
sings that song way better than anybody ever. Like
Corpse Grinder is the man.
Corpse Grinder is absolutely the fucking god.
He's
fucking-
harsh, he's brutal, but you can understand what.
and
the
he
fuck
buys
he's
My Little
saying.
Pony shit at the fucking circuit.
Dude, he goes to Target and
yeah.
Catches deals on Legos and shit.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah.
Corpse, if you ever see this, so much love. I'm sorry I was that guy, but thank you for playing my song.
Yeah,
Ugh.
man.
And you have a huge neck.
He doesn't even have a neck. He just has shoulders that go up.
He's a headbanging motherfucker.
Ugh.
God
He
damn.
really seems like he'd be a really good guy to like.
I just want to hang out and
hang out
smoke
with,
weed,
just- or
yeah.
just-
Drink some beers and cook some food.
Just chill.
Yeah.
Cook some steaks.
Watch
yeah.
the Super Bowl and shit.
I have a feeling it'd be like hanging out with you. You know what I mean? Just like it'd be like hanging out with your buddy. Just
Oh yeah, yeah. And his wife's super cool too.
It's crazy how they're all just people, man. Just people out there just doing their thing.
I kind of miss the days of music where that wasn't true, though. To be honest, like, you remember just not knowing like every little thing about the bands that you listen to?
Yeah.
I guess it was like a little bit before our time, but we caught like the tail end of it.
All you got was the few pictures in the CD booklet.
Right, and like
No
their
internet.
names.
No
There was no
internet.
internet.
You
Yeah,
didn't have
you-
like
you
you
didn't
didn't
know.
know their wife's name and that they had kids.
There was
and,
no
like,
Twitch.
Yep. No
Oh.
Twitter, no fucking Facebook,
No Instagram.
Yeah,
No,
I
yeah.
kind of miss the anonymity. Like I've thought about it that it'd be cool as fuck to do a band that like nobody knew who you were, and just like don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Just do like local shows, but just like don't tell anyone who, not even the booker. Just tell them like just call them on the phone and be like, hey, this is the booking agent for blah, 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 and we want to schedule this show. We require 2 gallons of whiskey and a check for $250, 1 carton of Marlboro Red cigarettes outside the show. Like, you know,
Yeah. Weird ass requests.
yeah, just nothing that makes, and then just hand all it, like pour the gallons of whiskey all over the crowd and just like hand the cigarettes out and then just like give the poorest looking dude in the crowd the $250 and just.
What sucks though nowadays that probably wouldn't go over. Ashamed to say.
That it would only on the local side, like if it was like some local
If
shit.
you were to call the VA or the VFW,
No. I'm talking about like rabbit hole style.
Oh,
like if you
okay.
called Scott with the rabbit hole, like you know, now he'd
Well,
know it was
that-
us because
yeah.
it's been on a podcast.
Oh, that's
but-
different.
No, but you know what I mean.
That was
like,
different.
If it was just like a local band, but that you kept it on the down low, like that shit would be cool as fuck. No one would know who it was.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
it's,
now everyone would know it's me at least, but
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if this motherfucker posts this.
The 54 people who watch this. It might take off.
I was
It's
gonna say,
weird.
watch this be another one of the ones that catches the fucking algorithm.
Dom's
Like, please,
episode
please,
just
if anybody
took the
watches
fucking-
this,
It
like,
got a lot of
subscribe,
views, didn't it?
Pat's shit.
I mean,
I know that's like
in comparison
all
to
the
the
YouTubers
rest.
say that, but
Yeah.
please like and subscribe to Pat's shit. leave a comment, get it in the algorithm, get his shit out there.
Orange Curve.
We just do this for fun, but
Chop Dog.
Chop dogs and house, baby.
Poop City.
Let's go.
it's just
Let's
catching up with the friends, having a good time. But
Yeah, man. If you are watching and you do feel like fucking with the comments, leave a gnarly concert story.
dude, that'd be great.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Just
yeah.
like the shittiest, grittiest thing you've been through at a concert, like post it on the comments.
yeah.
Because I think we aired ours. It was
Might hand
Metallica.
me a brewski if there's one there. Yeah. I don't think we burned through that whole 15 pack, have we?
Not quite.
Trying to think if there was a grittier one.
Metallica was the grittiest for me, for sure.
Me too.
Other than, the Diamond In shows.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
God.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that doesn't
that's-
count.
no.
I had my fucking schnoz broke at that Diamond Inn show, man.
And you fucked that one guy. We set him up, and we that one guy we set up.
Oh, the dude that was fucking up. He touched that chick.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know. I don't know.
You
the whole
just told
story.
me he was a sketchy motherfucker, and he was doing something, and you were like, "Let's
He
get
was
him."
messing with this chick, dude, and like wouldn't leave her alone, and kept grabbing on her in the fucking crowd and shit, and like. Yeah, please don't be that fucking guy who like gropes chicks in the fucking crowd. Like, it's one thing if they're like feeling up on you and it's mutual, but don't fucking grope chicks at a concert because
Well, first
if
of all,
I'm there, me and my homies will fuck you up.
first of all, chicks don't do that at a concert.
I don't
chicks
know. I've had a
hardly
couple
ever
of chicks
do
that were
that.
having fun in the crowd and just, but
There's a limit.
yeah.
But this dude was being
No, he
a
was
douche,
He was being a douche and like groping
and
up
Hollis
on
is
chicks.
like, "Let's handle this fool." And
we were just like moshing around and
I'll set him up. I'll push him into you or something, and just fucking deck him, like or whatever. It was kind of a cheap shot, but like he had it coming, and like we just kind of set him up.
might
and
be why I got my.
I
nose
just caught him
broke.
off guard and shoved him, and Hollis just fucking.
I think that was actually
clocked
Chef
him.
Lupe's though, wasn't it?
It was Diamond In.
Was
for
it?
Sure, yeah.
You,
It was
just,
Diamond In.
you don't act that way.
To be fair, though, I got rocked at the Diamond In multiple times.
Oh, dude, I got literally. What was that fucking dude with the
Multiple
big blonde
times.
mohawk? God damn, I can see his face. It wasn't Matt Heidelberg. It was He was in a fucking couple of bands. He was a drummer. We were in the mosh pit, and he fucking got shoved, and I turned and saw his back of his head and flattened my nose against my face.
My favorite one was Efren just pushed me completely blind.
Fuck.
I was just standing there, and I just instantly went flying. I just instantly
Good
went
old
flying
Efren.
like
We
a
should go fucking see what's up with that.
like
dude. I
a
haven't seen
bowling
him in
ball.
years.
Like there was a crowd of people kind of swishing around moshing, and I was just standing out here being mediocre. And next thing you know, I just slammed
You're
into all of them.
involved.
Oh, you were involved, motherfucker.
I literally knocked them all down. It's like I was a bowling ball. They were
And
the
they were
pins,
pins.
and Efren was the player.
Boom! Strike.
And I did not see it coming. And Efren was a beast.
Yeah, dude.
And I was 120 pounds or something, and he just fucking slammed me into those people.
120, you were like 105. Scrawny ass motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like an 8th grader. I was 14 years old, and he just
Or that night we
chucked me, dude. Full on beast manhandled me, just threw me into this crowd of people, and I destroyed them. It was great.
There were a lot of.
I just looked back, and he's just dying laughing. I'm like, "You fucking son of a bitch."
You could see through the fucking roof of that place now, man. You just stand there. I walked by it in the fucking moonlight the other night, and you could see the moonlight through the roof of it. It looks all eerie as fuck, like some weird haunted shit.
You remember Eric Edwards from AOU?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He
Same with Jose
Jose, yeah.
and who was the Seth? Was the bass? No. What was the bass player? Seth?
Swin.
Swen.
Yeah, Steven.
Yeah.
Steven, what was his last name?
I
I'm
don't
drawing a
remember,
blank.
But I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
Eric Edwards has a podcast called the Diamond In Podcast,
Wow, really?
Well,
and he
cool.
records it to tape.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like actual tape.
yeah, I think so. Analog style.
Wow.
Wow.
It's sick. It's on Spotify. You guys check it out. Shout out Eric Edwards, man. He tunes into this quite a bit too. He comments on it and
That's
shit.
cool.
And he supports
Shit,
it.
I remember watching them guys Diamond In all the time, along with the Juggernauts.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out to
TFOC Juggernauts and AOU, man.
Joel
Yeah.
and God damn it, what was the German dude's name? That played trumpet.
Julian Fowl.
Yeah. Him
Dude,
too.
Julian's the guy that broke my nose. He didn't play. He played trumpet.
Yeah.
He had a mohawk, right? Tall
Yeah.
guy with the.
Yeah.
That's the fucking dude that broke my nose with the
Oh.
back of his face.
The
back of his head.
Diamond Inn podcast. He's got like 10 episodes on Spotify
That's cool.
so far, and it's literally the picture of the Diamond Inn.
And it's
I'll see if I can screen grab that.
Dude, I remember when we first moved to Alamo, there was a show going on at the Diamond Inn, and
that's an early picture too.
Yeah, old school.
Wow.
I remember driving past there, and we didn't know like what was going on. There was just a bunch of people dressed in black smoking cigarettes, and I literally remember my dad rolled up the windows and locked the doors as we drove by.
Yeah, his description, it's DIY or die. This is a music podcast by Kentucky Derby con man Matt and Eric have conversations with a myriad of local bands, musicians, and artists, both in Nashville and out. We want to hear stories of how, when, and why, and where these local projects happen to materialize. Tune in and hang out.
That was cool. They're living in Nashville now?
Yeah, Tennessee-ish, Kentucky, yeah.
Can't believe Eric's fucking off that way too.
The other Eric Grant.
Yep.
Shout out Big G.
Yeah.
Mr. Grant,
That motherfucker.
give me a call,
Shit,
motherfucker. I miss you.
Ran into him at Walmart a few months back before he moved.
Yep. I'll be seeing that full fishing and shit.
Fuck yeah. Well, shit, man. Let's wrap it up. Any closing thoughts, Bubba Dubois?
No, I'm good, man. Just
Livin.
yep.
What's next?
Guys who support gun control have wives who have boyfriends.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
Say that again.
Guys who support gun control have wives
Boy-
who have
boyfriends.
You fucked me up.
One more
Guys-
time.
I didn't fuck you up.
One more time
I was
for the
trying
record.
to finish your fucking sentence.
Guys who support gun control have wives who have boyfriends.
Wow. I don't think I could say anything better. It's been real. It's been fun. Let's do this more often.
Cheers, cheers.
Bro down. All day. All long.